Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm like that, oh god, who's the guy that would sigh all the time in that one case? I already forgot his name. The rocket hair guy. Oh, Starbuck. Yeah, that guy. That's what I feel like this morning. I feel like shit, dude. Can I vent? I am the sun. Ugh. I just spent 40 minutes on a customer service call this morning and I want to fucking die. I'm not venting. Oh my god, chat. I play Among Us one time. Oh my god. Yeah. Dude, I like inquired because I noticed that my bill for internet and phone plan has gone up by $15 since we started the plan 6 months ago. And I'm looking at the finer details and I'm like, I'm smelling some bullshit here. So I call and inquire about it, only for this guy to literally talk me in circles as a form of persuasion. He's like, maybe if I veer off topic, maybe she'll forget her point. And like, I literally had the same conversation with this dude 4 times. He tried to derail me 4 times. Like, oh, this is why your bill increased. As you see here, we added an extra discount. And I'm like, no, sweetie. Again, let me get to my point. You increased my base price, which is higher than your listed price on your website. No, but you got an introductory rate. I'm like, okay, but that's not listed on your website. And then he keeps on trying to talk me in circles. Like, bitch, I am not a dumbass. Don't treat me like a dumbass. I can read. Believe it or not, I also read footnotes and all of the finer print details that companies love to hide at the bottom of their site. Bitch, I ain't your average customer. Needless to say, that was an extremely frustrating customer service call with a guy that completely either didn't understand my point or knew what I was trying to say, knew I was right, and then tried to derail me countless times. So I am extremely done. And his final solution to me, get this, you want to hear the final solution? He's like, oh, well, our prices are different on our website versus in store, so you should go to an in-store location to inquire. Okay. You want me to go to an in-store location to waste another hour of my time, like you wasted 40 minutes of my morning when I have a lot of other work to do? Thank you so much. That was his final solution. Okay. Got it. That sounds like to me you just got scammed. I told him that. I was like, I feel like I'm getting scammed. And he's like, I can assure you this is not a scam. Even if it's any comfort, every Canadian is experiencing the same thing. I'm like, every Canadian is experiencing bullshit. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, sweetie. You're digging yourself a grave. I'm not stupid. Like, eee. As the person who might be scamming you, I assure you that this is not a scam. Okay. He tried to, oh my god, the things that he would try to say to derail and get me off point too. He's like, oh, well, the holidays are coming up and there's gonna be some more exclusive deals that you can take part of. And I'm like, okay, well, how about the deal that I signed up for that I'm no longer getting because you keep raising prices, huh? Got it. Yeah. This guy really knew how to talk out of his ass to avoid everything I was trying to say. Ugh. So anyway, I just needed to vent about that because I want to die. I hate dealing with dumbasses that waste my time. There is literally like my biggest pet peeve. It's not the best. It's a terrible pet peeve. I need to fix it. But my biggest pet peeve is when somebody wastes my time. You are on my shit list if you waste my time. I am not a happy camper. I do not appreciate people wasting my time. Time is precious. You waste my time, you're dead to me. Like, it's an extreme though. Sometimes like the littlest things that waste my time, I get so frustrated with needlessly. It has an extreme that's bad, but I get so frustrated with people that waste my time. Oh my god. I hate wasting my time and repeating myself. Yeah, that's why this call was so frustrating. Because it felt like a giant waste of my morning. And not only that, I repeated myself at least 4 times. Because he tried to derail me. I want to die. I hate this. I hate this so much. So I'm immediately crabby. Like, what a great way to start the morning. And it sucks because, like, the best time to do customer service calls are the morning. Because that's when the least amount of people are calling. So that's why I usually, anytime I have to deal with bullshit, I do it in the fucking morning. Because then you don't have to wait on the line for like an hour to get the person to talk to, you know? Like, you can only do it in the morning. But then it starts off my day like shit. So like, what do you don't win anything. I lose. It's a lose-lose situation. Ugh. Anyway, hi chat. This day will get better as soon as I start playing the game. And I am banking on it. Oh my god. How do you feel about old ladies paying for their week's groceries in coins? I've never experienced that. I have, like, maybe whenever I was little, but nobody pays with coins anymore. Everything is, like, by card. You want to know the last time I saw cash? Oh my god. I don't even remember the last time I had Canadian cash on me. Like 4 years ago? Like, I don't think I've ever had Canadian cash. You don't have loonies? No. We used to, like, for doing, like, laundry, washer and dryer stuff. But now our machines are card only. They got rid of the coins there, so I really don't need cash. Actually, speaking of, when I go to Japan, I'll probably need yen and cash a lot, huh? I didn't think about that. Like, I don't think there's any instance in Canada where I need cash anymore. Like, everything here is pretty much card. Even businesses request card nowadays. Because it's so much faster. Yeah, I figured I should keep cash on hand in Japan. I will. I'll make sure to get a lot of yen beforehand. Yeah, I'm usually, like, especially in Canada, I'm immediately sus of companies that are cash only because it means that they're avoiding taxes. That's almost always what that means. You can do deals under the table if you do things in cash. I thought Japan uses maca.
Actually, SMT taught me that they use maca. And SMT never lies to me because they invented Japan.
That's normal in Asia? That's good to know. That's good to know, because I've never been to Asia before in my life, so... Old lady on the street at 12 p.m. asking for 500 maca and a Coke. You're cooked. Oh. Did the owners tell you that it's cause credit card merchant fees get really high? Yes, that's also a thing. That is true. However, there's also some perks to that as well. Like, with credit card fees, well, one, it still is a tax deductible for your business at the very least, but, you also can do business faster if you're able to have a credit card, like, what do you call it? A credit card merchant, like being able to use credit cards for your business. I don't know. I think it ends up paying itself off because you can do business so much faster. I want to be that old lady. Persona 5 invented in Japan, and The World Ends With You invented Shibuya. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna go to the Shibuya 109 mall and go shopping and be like, oh my god, I'm so thankful that The World Ends With You invented Shibuya 109. That's crazy. I'm gonna be so excited. China does use a lot of e-cash, but I'm not planning to go there. I'm not planning to go there, so whatever. Oh, okay, okay. Yakuza invented Yakuza. Crazy. Don't say that to an actual Yakuza. They might beat you up. Cash is always accepted, card is not accepted. Not always. Got it. I will make sure to have yen on hand. Ace Attorney invented Yaoi. You know what? I'm beginning to believe that. I think that that's accurate. Oh my god, can I just express? I finished watching Shifriless's latest video on Persona 5 social link ranking. If you guys haven't watched it, it's a good watch. I just finished watching it last night, and it made me fall in love with Goryo Catchy all over again. I need to message James and be like, you son of a bitch. God damn it. It reminded me just how much I love Goro Akechi. It's been a while. It's been a while. Like, I got off the Akechi train for a little bit because I moved on to other men. But then I watched the video and I'm like, ugh. But he's such a good character. Like, fuck. I just really just felt in love with Akechi all over again. Thanks to James. It made me love Sojiro again. I know, he did put Sojiro as #1, which was super based. Absolutely based. But, man, all the things that he was saying about Akechi's social link, I'm like, oh. Ah! I really do miss Goro Akechi. Ace Attorney invented hot prosecutors, honestly. That's the truth. You like the P3R highlights? Pinoy busted the last ones out. He was so fast.
Pikes Peak Audio tipped $5. Imagine a Persona 5 X Ace Attorney crossover, with Sani Ijinu as the prosecutor and Goro Akechi as the detective on investigation.
I'd play that. I would die over a game like that. Oh my god. Sainijima didn't exist before Ace Attorney, so it makes sense. I'm telling you. Yeah, Ace Attorney definitely invented hot prosecutors. I don't wanna give P5 spoilers. Just in case. Although I don't know, I feel like everybody in here has played, but I still don't wanna speak more. I wonder if I've seen anything from Robbie Damon's YouTube channel. I used to watch a little bit, yeah. I used to watch the Loud Annoying Group. I haven't? I didn't? Okay. See, this is why I don't talk about spoilers outside the game we're playing. But I just love Goro Akechi. That's all you need to know. He's pretty great. Yeah. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Pikes. I appreciate it. I'm glad he agreed that Ty is hot as fuck. He said a lot of very base things in his video, man. Lots of base shit. Waiting desperately for Hi-Fi Rush 2. That'd be amazing. The Cooch! Thank you so much for the 4-month resub. I appreciate it. Your wife has been begging you to play it. I really should. You really should. I know it's a hard ask. Like, I almost feel bad when I recommend, like, Persona 5 Royal to people. I do genuinely feel bad about it, because I'm like, I'm subjecting you to, like, 100+ hours of playing a game. Like, it's a hard ask, because it's like, you have to really be dedicated to it. But, if you can dedicate 100 hours to playing Persona 5 Royal in your life, you will not regret it. That's all I can say. Like, you will not regret it. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody playing Persona 5 Royal and saying that they regretted the experience. If there is a person like that exists, they just have awful taste. Like, I feel like even if you're not an RPG fan, you gotta admit that the journey of that game is something so special. Yeah, Tango was bought back, yeah, so with Tango being back... I don't know if they'll make another Hi-Fi Rush game, though. They'll probably just work on something else. I don't think I don't necessarily need, like, a Hi-Fi Rush 2. Just make another game. The studio is seemingly doing a really good job. You don't know how streaming on both platforms works? On my side monitor. Can I just... I'm seeing if there's, like, any sensitive information on my monitor. I can show you what it looks like. It's whatever. It's too much to look at. But I have both chats up on the side here. So I see you guys both. Nice to have you right next to each other. I have Twitch and YouTube. Oh, Hi-Fi Rush 2 is already confirmed. Oh! Okay, okay. So they are making a sequel. Dude, I'd definitely be down for that. Hi YouTube, you looking cute. Oh my god. We're at that era. We're at that hour where we flirt with each other's chats. Okay. You're separated in here, but you're connected in here. This is where you both are connected. It's adorable. It was worth expanding the brand? Oh, absolutely! And I think that Hi-Fi Rush was such a hit, especially after the dev team got nuked. Like, with Tango with like, all that news, I actually think that it enhanced their popularity. Like, more people bought Hi-Fi Rush, more people are going to buy Hi-Fi Rush 2 because of that whole debacle. Like, they only profited from that, except for the time where they all lost their jobs for a few months. Maybe that equates to being the same thing, but they will be They will be highly rewarded for the bullshit that they went through, I'm sure. Hey there, good-looking Twitch chat, how you doing? Oh my god! How you doing? You probably say that to every chat. Okay, okay. Let's start playing Spirit of Justice, shall we? Oh, Jesus. Twitch chat, your bits are looking fine. Oh my god! You know what? I do appreciate that you guys get along, okay? Because if there's one criticism I've heard of streamers that like multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch, it's that the chats are like often at heads with each other because they're very different communities. I mean, without a doubt, YouTube chat is very different of an audience than Twitch community. They're very different. So I do actually appreciate the guy that the when you guys like get along and are on the same page and flirt with each other. It's cute. I hope you guys keep that up. Because I don't want the chats to feel different. I want you guys to have the same experience no matter where you're watching the stream from.
Objection!
Oh,
Objection!
Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Hey, Twitch chat, want to go to an arcade sometime? Oh my god, asking out on a date? Ooh, shit. Damn. We're truly in good spirits today. Wow. YouTube is red because it's always blushing to see Twitch chat flirt. Oh my goodness! You guys are actually being so suave right now? What the fuck? Chat got riz today on both sides. Woo! I'm impressed. I'm impressed, y'all. What the fuck? Okay. The way I see it, we're all here for one reason, to yap about video games that we like. True. True. All right, are you guys ready for LOVIN's testimony? That's where we left off. At the beginning of his testimony here. Let's go. What I saw, baby. After the morning dance of devotion, to go back to my chamber, I got the notion. He's probably like singing this and I'm ruining it. Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey, hey. Okay, but it's the way that the text goes with the music. Who did this audio mixing? Give them a raise. Holy shit, that is so satisfying to listen to the text scroll. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. That is so satisfying! Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. Before the blackout, one other than roll. Only Albie to the treasure room did stroll. Damn. I gotta admit, Spirit of Justice is starting off damn hard. It is so refreshing to, one, be in another country, two, Phoenix being Phoenix Wright. 3, Pain being Pain. 4, Maya being back is cool, even though we haven't seen her yet, but clearly she's in this. Strong start. Strong start. I love this. Tell me I was hallucinating just now. Like, can you believe Mr. Roll bit the big one after that? Harsh, man.
I share your sentiments. You were the one who discovered the victim's body, weren't you, Mr. Understandin'?
What? You found the body as well? He really is a key witness then. Maya who? Chat, you're so toxic. That's right, brother. After the blackout, I went to reset the breaker and give power back to the people. The circuit box is near my chamber, so I'm always the man for the job, you feel me?
The breakers are in the first floor hallway in front of the storeroom.
On the way, I got a whiff of something funky. Blood, man. Really harsh to my mellow. I knew something wasn't kosher, so I swung by the treasure room to see what's what. And it was like, whoa, man, there was poor Mr. Roll, dead as a doornail. Dude is self-reporting. What the fuck? Really self-reporting?
In the interval between the end of the Dance of Devotion and the blackout, the only ones who went to the scene of the crime were the victim and the accused. So you see, Mr. Understandin's unassailable account is what led to the accused's arrest.
Hold it! Isn't it possible that the murder took place before the end of the Dance of Devotion?
I'm afraid that's not possible. The victim was in the performance hall until the very end of the dance.
He was?
Would you like some proof? How's this? A photo of that morning's Dance of Devotion taken by a tourist.
Uh-oh. My, what a graceful dancing! I can almost hear the sound of Mr. Understandin's Damala now. Payne's right, there's Mr. Roll, on duty.
Never underestimate the incredible pain in the ass.
Ugh. So in addition to Rafa's insights, he can back up evidence lined up too? As head monk.
31. Also, I had bought both Like a Dragon Ishin and Little Nightmares 2 on Steam on sale recently.
Oh, thank you so much, Lil Neck, for the 31 months. I appreciate it. I'm happy that you bought Ishin, and I hope you enjoy it. As head monk, my monks in training are like my own kids, like family. Can you dig it? I should have taught Albie better, man. Before Her Holiness, the Holy Mother. Oh. Confess your sins, my young brother. Head monk understanding. I didn't kill Mr. Roll, so I don't have anything to confess to the Holy Mother. What? Bogus, little man. Your faith is weak like a wet paper bag. Are you feeling me? Spare the rod, hey baby. Spoil the child, not maybe. Damn, this is very satisfying. Her Holiness is magnanimous, son. If you confess your guilt, she'll forgive you in the Twilight Realm. I don't suppose she could forgive him in this realm first? Defense, please begin your cross-examination.
Elengale tipped $5. Remix this stream with the Marlon Rhymes raps from last week and we're headed for greatness.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Ellen Gale. You're right. After the morning dance of devotion, to go back to my chamber, I got the notion.
Hold it!
Oh boy. I have a question. Lay it on me, man.
How dare you interrupt the performance of the great peace, love, and understanding? I was really enjoying that.
Sorry, but you know, there's something about that name I can't put my finger on.
What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
You had a question for me, brother? You were playing something during the Dance of Devotion, weren't you? You know it, baby. I was playing my beautiful girl right here, this Damalan. I'm offering to her holiness. I play the music and the singers sing the song of ceremony.
Mr. Understanding's playing is the best in the kingdom. It must please her holiness greatly. Now then, could you continue with your testimony, Mr. Understanding?
For the Holy Mother, I keep on trucking. This Damalan still needs some plucking. The insane jump in model and animation quality from Dual Destinies. I was gonna say, this animation quality feels a lot closer to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, if not the same exact. It makes me feel right at home because this is like how I started like my Ace Attorney journey with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, but it seems closer to that animation, which was actually like really, really good.
Hold it!
Could you please point out one more time where your chamber is located? Oh, this came out after the Great Ace Attorney. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, because yeah, I can see that this resembles Great Ace Attorney animation. Got it. Yeah, man, no sweat. My chamber's on the way from the performance hall to the treasure room. So anyone going to the chamber, go into the treasure room would have to pass by. Wait, oh, why am I giving Phoenix the voice? So anyone going to the treasure room would have to pass by Understanding's chamber. Give peace, love, and a chance. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. Even from inside your chamber, you can still hear what's going on outside? Temple's is a groovy old building built from Mother Nature's finest. You can hear a pin drop through the wooden walls, you dig? In an old building like that, I guess the walls must be pretty thin.
And that's how Mr. Understanding could know the culprit's movements. It's all thanks to that Holy Mother's divine protection.
Right on, my man. I dedicate this testimony to her holiness. Albie was the only one.
Hold it!
How could you tell it was Albie just from the sound of some footsteps? Albie is practically family, man. The smooth groove of his shoes are easy to pick out. How do you know he went to the treasure room? Didn't you think it was possible he went to the storeroom at the end of the hall? At the other end of the hall? No way, man. I saw him with my own two eyes. You saw him? In the treasure room. This you can believe. My pee. I thought it was just gonna stop at my pee. My peepers peep, the sneaky sneak I'll be.
And tell us where it is you stood when you saw the accused, if you would.
Damn, Pain? He did not just do that. When I heard the footsteps, I looked out the window. From my window, I can see the window of the first floor hallway across the courtyard, you dig? What? You've got to be kidding me. And through that window, I saw Albie walking into the treasure room, man. Should I have him add this as statement? Yeah. Could you please add that statement to your testimony, Mr. Andestanden? You got it, brother. Through the window I did spy little Albie with my own eye.
Hold it!
Through the window, you say? That's right, brother. There's a courtyard outside the window of my chamber. Across the courtyard, I can see the window of the hallway to the treasure room, man. Judging from the diagram, I guess that's plausible.
A view of the courtyard from your chamber. How nice that must be. I bet it's beautiful at this time of year. What with the Koreanese butterflies flitting about.
You know it, Pops. I often look out into the courtyard while playing my Damalin. And it goes a little something like this. Albie was the only one. Okay, we already did that one. Before the blackout, one other than roll. Only Albie to the treasure room did I stroll. Did stroll. Stroll? Stroll. Stroll. My brain just short-circuited. Oh my god. Bro, metaphor hasn't even come out yet. Okay. How can... That is actually so embarrassing. Holy shit. In real time, my brain just short-circuited. That's pretty bad, yeah. Oh my god. How can you be so sure that nobody else was there? I played the first 3 hours of Metaphor. Do I at least get a pass for that? I've played 3 hours of the game, okay? Get off my back, chat. Fuck. Stroll left a very good impression in those first 3 hours of the game, okay? Holy shit. Whoa, man, you lawyers are as uptight as they say. Isn't it possible that someone else could have snuck past? Stop. The answer, my friend, is squeaky wooden floorboards, baby. That they make such a racket, not even the quietest cat could sneak by me, you dig?
Yes, that makes sense. And all of that just now was simply more of the attorney's unfounded suspicions, I see.
That's the truth, baby. It's all that I see. The truth is all, it sees everything.
Words of wisdom, words of truth. Baby tooth, forsooth, phone booth.
Great job, Judge. Great job.
Much thanks to understanding. Let's bring an end to defense grandstanding.
Phoenix, don't do it. You're nuts. They got Phoenix. You're not stopping me until my client goes free. Wait a minute, why am I singing? Right on, even the lawyers are joining in, baby. Everybody's starting to feel the groovy vibe of my far-out rhythm. I refuse to let him run this show. I think I found the flaw I've been looking for. I understand it was in his chamber on the second floor, but there was something that definitely should have been blocking his view. I have to look at the court record again. I don't remember since yesterday. So it's this one? Through the window I did spy little Albie with my own eye. Let me check the court record. That's the bottom of the stairs, which is there. Okay, and they're claiming for a window. That's the notice. Due to the growing number of thefts around the temple, we'll be tightening security throughout. Therefore, all of the hallway shutters will remain shut. That's it! I don't actually think I didn't read that yesterday. I definitely didn't read that. And what's going on with this? I feel like I'm supposed to get something from this picture, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Objection!
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
There's something off about that, Mr. Understanding.
My music is off. I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Maybe this vibe ain't topping the charts where you're from. What's your poison? Orchestra, jazz, soul? There's nothing wrong with my ears, witness, but something's not quite right with your eyes. Mr. Understanding, you've been lying to this court. Now why would I lie? I got nothing to hide. Truth and truth alone is all I sing. Lying, y'all, now lying on ain't my thing. Okay, this is starting to get very, catchy, and I hate it. I contend otherwise. Do you recognize this object, Mr. Understanding? It's a temple notice, man. What of it? In this notice, the following instruction to the temple monks is written. All of the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. What you talking about, Phoenix? I'm talking about the fact that from your chamber, you couldn't have seen anyone go through the treasure room through those shutters. Looks like you didn't get the memo. No way. I don't believe it, man. If you don't believe it, why don't you read the notice for yourself? Let's see. Something, something, will something, for something, something. Is that your idea of reading? I'm not so hot at reading Koreanese, man. I usually get one of the other monks to read stuff for me, you know? Oh, he was a fraud from the start. Doesn't that make your duties as head monk a little difficult? Hey, cut me some slack, man. I only moved to this country 6 months ago. Oh, shit. That's quite recent, isn't it? So how did someone who's only been here 6 months become head monk of a temple? How little you understand. A religious faith can't be measured in months or years. I've only been an adherent of Koreanism for 3 months myself. The Holy Mother's teachings really spoke to me, prompting me to stay in this country. Or was it the fact that there are no lawyers here that spoke to you? Tell it. Say it out loud, Phoenix. He's such a coward. He should say that out loud. Mr. Payne, I know just how you feel, man. Her Holiness's teaching spoke to me, too. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Brother Dumb and Brother Dumber. I love him. Well, I know why Payne suddenly became a believer in Koreanism, but could Understanding have had an ulterior motive for becoming a believer too? Mr. Understanding, were you really in your chamber as you claim? Well, hey, be chill, brother. Weren't you instead somewhere else?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, what kind of nonsense are you spouting now? According to Mr. Understanding's testimony, he saw Albie with his own eyes. Therefore, is it really nonsense to suggest he could have seen Albie from somewhere else?
Well... Do you have a theory, Defense?
I'd feel sorry for this monk's female relatives. I feel like there'd likely be a misunderstanding. Oh. Ban that guy! Why did you pin the message? Ban them! What the hell?
That pun made me want to gouge my eyes out.
Thank you for the 2 months and the comment for validation. Should be banning them. What the fuck? Mods.
Do you have a theory, Defense? Do you know where Mr. Oh my god, now I said misunderstand. Oh my god. Do you know where Mr. Understanding was, if not in his chamber?
If he wasn't in his room. If Albie had gone down the hallway towards the treasure room, there are only a few places he could have seen Albie from. I do have a theory, Your Majesty. Let's say the witness really did see Albie going towards the treasure room. What then? The defense proposes this is the only place he could have seen Albie going down that hall.
Take that!
There? But you just suggested earlier that that's where the true culprit might have been.
True, but no matter how I look at it, this is the only place understanding could have been.
Mr. Foreign Lawyer, don't tell me. Are you accusing Mr. Understanding of being the true culprit of this case?
Yes. Yes, Your Majesty. I contend that there's a strong possibility that this witness is the murderer. Whoa, in 3D, man! That's crazy.
Objection!
How dare you be so disrespectful! First you criticize her benevolence's insights, and now you accuse the head monk of murder!
Objection!
This is the only place the witness could have been. If he was here, he could have struck the victim down from behind and moved his body to the treasure room.
That's nothing but groundless conjecture!
And there's one more thing. Do you remember what was said in the opening argument?
The opening argument?
During that argument, it was suggested that Albie used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure.
That's right, and what of it?
Well, why don't we try this twist on for size? The thief used his position as head monk of the temple to get a hold of the treasure.
What?
You joshing me, man? The key to the treasure box has been passed down from head monk to head monk. What better position to be in if you want to steal the treasure? Thanks, I'll be here all week. I thought I issued a ban on that guy. Thank you for the distraction membership patches. Thank you for the 2 months. I feel better now, thank you.
You can't possibly be serious!
Does this mean you're claiming that Mr. Understanding's oath of faith is nothing but a lie designed to get him close to the treasure?
The witness hasn't been truthful in his testimony to this court. So clearly he isn't above lying. Didn't you swear to the Holy Mother that naught but the truth would you bring? In light of that, I don't think it's unfair to call your faith into question.
Objection!
This is ridiculous! Are you saying no limits to what this lawyer would say? I mean, lie is such a strong word. Maybe it was just a mistake.
Hold it. Enough with the nervous wreck routine, prosecutor. You're just embarrassing yourself, man.
What?
Well, what was that, Mr. Understanding?
Hold it!
Hold it, Patron of Dragons, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes over there. Lawyer man, you really are the lowest of the low. You've gone and said something I can't forgive. You called my belief into question, my faith in the Holy Mother. And nobody gets away with that.
What on earth? That music, it's making my ears bleed!
Phoenix's face. Phoenix is so fucking done with this kangaroo court, man. This is the music of my soul. Death to the lawyer! I'm the Twilight Messenger, can't you tell? Gonna take this lying lawyer straight to hell!
He is dripping with lies, running with Philistines. I'm gonna send that lawyer to the guillotines. Oh, Philistines, guillotine. I get it. Sorry, I messed that up. And now for something completely different. That plinkety-pluck music just wouldn't let me express my rage. Your rage, huh? Isn't the real source of your anger having your lie exposed? The text makes me so uncomfortable. Oh my god, the sound. You just don't get it. If I lied, it's because you drove me to it. All sniffing around and suspicious and throwing out false accusations. Sorry, but as a lawyer, I'm afraid that's my job. Yeah, well, lawyers are crap. Keep making noise and I'll have to use my partner here on you. I'm the one making noise. Hey, so you want to know the truth, huh? Think you can handle the truth, do ya? Fine. Let's see you try. He's got like... I hate that his gesture reminds me of Barrick Van Zeek's with like the bent arm point, you know? He's not pointing, but it still gives me the Van Zeek's vibe. Feel the heat of my brutal death beat. Savage right sweating bullets, ain't ya? The screams of my soul are gonna make a mosh pit out of this peanut gallery. Did he really just win the court over with that performance? What? Yo, geezer, I got something to testify. Get ready for the howling of my soul! I call this chart topper soul screaming truth! I can't scream. That last thing just really hurt my voice. Oh, God. The priestess's dance had come to an end. To the music storeroom, my way I did win. Death, truth is what you dread. Hear me shred. From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep to the treasure room. And trailing from behind, hound on the scent, I saw Patrol. After Albie he went. I can't do this. Me and my girl, innocent and sweet, back by the storeroom, can't be beat. Then I went the power ticket to midnight. Blacker than black is black, Robin all side. Yeah, baby, let that soul metal flow. My throat just got destroyed. What is this? I've never heard anything like it. And it's so fast, it's making my head spin. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. This is Dumb Melon Metal. Hey, yo, geezer, how those ears ringing? I don't know much about music. But I've got chills and they're multiple. I've got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. I hate this game! You scared, loyal man? Run away fast as you can.
What a wonderful rhythm. The perfect accompaniment for further deliberations. Now, Mr. Anderson, what did you go to the music storeroom for?
Hey, I went to put my Dalmalin away. She's my precious partner. Gotta give her a good rest after playing in the right.
But then why did you lie before?
Because you'd send me to hell!
Huh?
We all know about lawyers and their lying, lawyerly ways. Am I right, people? If I admitted I went to the storeroom, he'd have drummed up a false charge on me. I didn't want to get sent to hell. What'd you say?
He's right, that's so what have happened.
Now I see why that Defense Culpability Act was passed. You feel me, Karayan?
Yeah, you said it. Is it too much to ask for a low-key trial?
Now are you punks ready to rock or what? I can't hear you. I said, you ready to teach this lying lawyer how we do things around here?
I'm sorry, what?
All right, then I'm gonna lay it on you one more time, the screaming truth of my soul.
I can't believe I just heard Pain say that. Like, damn, this game really. Wow. The priestess's dance had come to an end. To the music store room, my way I did went.
Hold it!
You say you went to the music store room, but how do we know you didn't go to the treasure room to steal the treasure instead?
And on what grounds would you base that accusation? Got anything to show for it?
He's right, I don't really have any proof, and yet... Well, you can't prove that you didn't go to the treasure room either. Deadass silence! Oh, this game is so much better already. You stole the treasure and were ready to make your getaway when you saw Mr. Roll. So you panicked and ran into the music storeroom, isn't that right? Why do I feel like I'm being stabbed by icy stares from every direction?
The silence is your answer, lawyer man. This audience knows the score. Just what we needed. A moment of silence to bid this lawyer's baseless claim goodbye.
Why do they have to hate lawyers so much in this country?
I said it before and I'll say it again, lawyer man. After the priestess's dance, I went to the music storeroom.
Death truth is what you dread. Hear me shred. Okay.
Hold it!
So, what exactly do you mean by death truth?
It's the blade of truth that's gonna send your lawyer's soul to hell. A sea of blood will be the last thing you ever see.
I'm not sure I want to get what he's saying.
I don't expect a bobblehead like you to understand. Either you get it or you feel it or you don't. Simple as that.
Holy shit.
Hold it!
How did Albie appear at the time?
Come to think of it, he was glancing around all shifty-like. You could tell he was up to no good. Shady, I tell ya.
What's that saying about people who live in the glass houses?
Well, he was about to steal the treasure, so it only stands to reason he'd look furtive.
Objection!
The defendant admitted that he was sneaking in to see the treasure box. Wouldn't that be why he was looking around?
What's that, people? Okay, only the Holy Mother knows the truth, you say? Bzz, wrong. Peace Lovin' knows the score, baby. From my lips to our Holy Mother's ear, an artist only sings when he had what he saw there.
In other words, my reasoning isn't good enough for God Boy here.
And what did you see next, Mr. Understandin'?
Oh my god. My
The voice.
Trailing from behind, hound on the scent. I saw a patrol. After Albie, he went. Something tells me this is going to be a spectacular waste of time, but what do you mean by hound on the scent?
What, you don't get it? It's always the same, y'all. Lyrics questioned without mercy. The more famous the song, the greater the controversy.
It wasn't your lyrical sense I was questioning.
I say hound on the scent like a hunting dog sees, cause you know Roll was a guard, and...
Uh-oh, here we go. Really? I'm being called back by the company I complained to this morning on the phone. My customer service call that irritated me. I don't want to call them. I don't want to talk to them. Are they mad that I called out their bullshit? Probably. Oh my god. I just want to like answer the phone and be like, hey, can you just not be a piece of shit? Bye. Uh-oh, here we go.
The inspiration came to me suddenly like a flash, and...
That's okay. I don't have to explain your lyrics anymore.
Hey, you're the one who asked.
I knew I shouldn't have asked.
Mr. Understanding, you're still on the stand, so please stick to your testimony. You can explain your lyrics to me later in Dalmallin class.
Fine, have it your way, geezer. The show must go on, slash and thrash.
Hold it!
What exactly were you doing in the music store room?
There, get the picture?
Picture? What picture?
Mr. Understanding is requesting that you do not ask him the same thing over and over.
Hey, geezer, you got it in one. Take a bow, baby. How the heck did he understand that? What was I doing in the music store room, you ask? I already told you. I was taking care of my partner in crime, getting ready to put her away. But see, would you believe it? Then out went the power. Ticket to midnight, blacker than blackest black, robbing all sight.
Where were you when the power outage occurred?
Like I said, I was in the music store room. My girl had been sounding a little off, so I had to get her back in tune.
Isn't it true that you were actually in the hallway at that time?
The hallway, you say? Why would I be in the hallway?
You were waiting for Mr. Roll to come back from his patrol of the treasure room. Now that he discovered that the treasure had been stolen, you were going to kill him.
Liar, man, justice always so full of bull. Spewing noxious lies and pulling the wool. Filthy liar through and through. And I ain't never ever gonna forgive you.
I cannot get the rhythm down even while listening to the music, man.
As always, his claims are just as tenuous.
What?
Hey, nice prosecutor. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Oh, God.
Someone stop their jam session, please.
You've made your assertions clear, defense, but your argument is rather unsubstantiated.
That's not good.
What's so funny, peace, love, and understanding?
Nevertheless, the possibility is still there. You can't deny that the witness could have killed the victim under cover of darkness.
You're forgetting one very important thing.
Huh?
It seems you've forgotten that the outage happened by chance, not design.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. I did forget about that.
It's not like the witness planned the outage so he could take advantage of the darkness. And without darkness, it would have been hard to sneak up behind Mr. Roland, kill him.
That's not true.
You're right. Even I would notice something coming up behind me. Well, defense, what do you have to say about that?
What can I say about that? Oh, we know.
Mr. Wright, your claim is completely without merit, unless you want to argue that the witness somehow magically made the outage happen.
Oh, I thought that they were gonna go in the direction of, like, the glow-in-the-dark box you can still see. Maybe not magically, but... Wait, that's it. I contend the witness could have made the power outage happen with no magic necessary. Wait, what? That's the line they're going down? I'm not following. My mind is stuck on the fact that the thing is glow-in-the-dark, but okay.
What?
You have a theory, defense?
All he had to do was make use of something known on this diagram. What did the witness use to make the power? I mean, he just tripped the breaker, no? Like,
Take that!
no? The witness was in the storeroom. The circuit box is on the storeroom end of the hallway. There's nothing really magical about turning off the breaker, wouldn't you say?
Nice try, but that theory doesn't hold water, lawyer man.
And why not?
You're saying I turned the breaker off and then snuck up on Mr. Roland and hit him? In pitch black darkness with no source of light whatsoever? Is that what you're saying? With the lights off, that hallway is blacker than 100 midnights. You can't see the hand in front of your face. How can anybody commit murder like that? Anybody, unless it was somebody standing right in front of the victim like the accused.
I hate when he's right, but I can't just let this point stand. Well, maybe the victim was holding something that served as a guide.
A guide through the darkness.
Something that's more than a little vague, wouldn't you agree?
You ain't gonna move this room with half-baked hunch like that, bro. You gotta hit him hard, really make him feel it, you hear? You feel me? Just like my verse, baby! Woo! Oh.
Well, I'm afraid I don't understand the witness's lyrics very well either. But in a trial, your arguments have to be clear and precise. Let's see some of that clarity and precision now, defense.
Uh-oh, what do I do?
Can you present to us something that could help serve as a guide through the darkness? I can.
Yes, I can! Because there has to be something.
All right, let's see what you have, defense. What could the victim have been holding that served as a guide through the darkness?
Take that!
I believe the victim was holding the treasure box.
Huh?
Huh?
Have you gone mad?
Well, the box glows in the dark, so you could use it as a source of beacon.
Well, I guess you're right.
Why in the world would the victim be holding the treasure box?
Oh, well, because, your guess is as good as mine.
What is this lawyer talking about? Nonsense and lies yet again. Just give him the death penalty already. Why do people want to see me die? Like,
What are we living in? Like, fucking the 1st century? Like, Colosseum days and everybody just wants people to die like it's some sort of game? Like, sheesh. Is there no way to win them over?
Defense? Are we going to be needing those tongue shears after all? Oh my god, bro.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, man, do it. Then we can jam out to this lawyer shrieks of pain. Better get those screams of agony out now, you lawyer man, while you still have a tongue to scream with.
I guess I'd better come up with a
Ooh. I deserve that.
No pressure or anything. As to why the victim was holding the treasure box, it can easily be explained as thus. Brain, don't fail me now. What reason could the victim possibly have had to be holding that treasure box? The victim was holding the treasure box because he was the thief.
It's an idea I just happened to stumble upon. Are you serious? What? How do you not draw that conclusion, huh? But I think it just might be the answer. And it would turn this whole trial upside... Wait, it would? Wait, why would this turn the trial upside down? You're already accusing the guy. Hello? Defense, are you still with us? Let's hear this easy explanation you promised.
Isn't it possible that it was because the victim himself was the thief?
The victim?
The thief?
Phoenix is a little rusty. It's a different country. It's okay.
What kind of bull are you spewing now? Your Majesty, this guy's off his rocker.
If the victim was the thief, everything we've learned so far would all make sense. And it would give us a completely new way to interpret the victim's actions. After the morning dance of devotion, Mr. Roll went to the treasure room. He grabbed the box that contained the treasure and started to take off with it. But then he ran into Albie on the Great Stairs. That's why Mr. Roll pulled his gun on Albie. Then, when the blackout occurred, Mr. Roll was bludgeoned to death in the darkness. This explains why the victim was holding the glowing treasure box in the dark, and how it would have been possible for someone other than the accused to kill him. Cops heard thief and went off. Yeah, the siren went off at the perfect time.
Do you have any idea what you're saying?
You're unbelievable, lawyer man. I think you've lost it. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Roll trying to roll the temple. That devout believer, that pious Qurinist.
I won't allow you to disparage the victim's departed soul with unfounded allegations. I hope you're prepared to back up your claim.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, really? In that case, can we assume you have proof?
Uh-oh. Proof? Huh? Do I have any proof? I can't back down now. Yeah, I have proof in my dreams. The proof that Mr. Roll was the thief may have been left behind on a certain piece of evidence.
Very well. Let's see your evidence and be ready to stand behind it.
Footprints, fingerprints, I'll take anything at this point. I'll need proof, something that would have been involved with the theft. And that might still have some trace evidence left on it.
What proof do you have that the victim might have been the thief?
I'm assuming that they mean, I'm assuming they mean pointing out the picture. That's for later. I can't think of how it would be anything else.
Take that!
No, I got it wrong.
I don't think that piece of evidence will give us any answers.
Whoops, looked like I got it wrong. Oops, I did it again. Since we're like singing songs for this case, I'm so funny. Okay, don't overthink this, Phoenix. Oh my god, that's like the #1 piece of advice I need to hear all the time in my life. Don't overthink, Crystal. It's gotta be something that that might still hold some trace of it being touched. And if the victim was the thief, what's something that he would have touched? Oh, they want the actual newspaper clipping one? I thought I could point it out on this picture, but do they want this picture? Oh my god. I had the right idea, but I was hoping I could point it out in the other picture. Okay. The defense would like to examine the treasure box. There might even be a trace evidence on it that would show that the victim had held it.
Might. You'd better hope you turn up something more definitive than that, defense. Yes, sir, Your Majesty. Very well. Bailiff, bring the treasure box. Damn brutal. There you are, defense. You're free to examine it. If I don't find something now, my entire argument up to this point will be blown. Plus, there's that little matter of the old tongue shears. I have to find something. I just have to. Alright. Ow. I'd better search every nook and cranny of this box. That's what Phoenix definitely said, instead of what he just said. The lid of the box was forced open, but while the victim was holding the box, the lid must have been closed. I'll try closing the lid. What?
You son of a, you locked it.
So? What's the big deal? I thought you can open it with that key you're wearing. Yeah, I can. No sweat. Why is there a bucket load of dripping off of you over there? I think I'd like to open this box back up again. Could you lend me your Magatama key? Sure. Okay, let's see. Where's the keyhole? Well, it's the Magatama key, so it wouldn't go in the hole above the Magatama mark? It won't open.
Would you look at that? The thief must have busted the lock when they forced the box open.
Really? Because I'm not so sure about that. In any case, I'd better take another good look. I'd have to find proof that the victim was holding this box. I like how there's two different splatters of blood. Oh, the hand. Yeah, he's holding it. That's why it was on his glove. Ah, I was wondering about that. Because it seems different. That's what's going on. Okay. Could this be what I've been looking for? Your Majesty, take a look at this. There's a bloodstain here that outlines the shape of a hand. Really? Let me see that. Oh my, you're right!
Now I'm getting somewhere. I believe the bloodstain is an outline of the victim's hand as he was holding the box.
What?
Even as he was being struck, he held on tight to the precious treasure box. After all, he'd gone through a lot of trouble to steal it. The blood from his head wound splattered across his hand and onto the box. Your Majesty, don't let yourself be taken in. It's just more of his lawyerly deceit.
What do you mean?
Mr. Wright, where is your proof that the outline is that of the victim's hand?
I should have seen this coming. I did see it coming, actually. It's gonna be a spot that on the picture.
You could save us all some time and bite your tongue out now and submit it instead.
That I did not see coming. That is true. Well, defense, how about it? Do you have a proof that the outline is of the victim's hand?
Where would the proof of something like that even be?
Please submit your evidence at this time. What evidence shows that the outline on the treasure box is that of the victim's hand? Wait, did he just say that's the evidence that's gonna save my beloved tongue? Mr. Payne, despite your claims about my forked tongue, it just so happens I have proof that you require. It's right here in the crime photo. It is where? Defense, please point it out. Oh my god. We gotta do this for the sake of gameplay, mate. Even though it's
Like, what else could you possibly say? Mr. Payne, take a good look at this victim's hand. That's blood.
What?
If we place Mr. Roll's hand inside the bloody outline...
You think the blood on his hand would complete the splatter?
Exactly. Here goes nothing. And if they do form one complete splatter, it would prove my theory correct.
Then the victim really was holding the box.
I'm willing to bet my life on it. The defense reasserts that the victim was the thief who stole the treasure box.
You can't be serious! Well, I protest! There's no way that they would ever match up. I assert that it's patently impossible for... Ah!
Talk about tongue karma. Sounds like he just bit his. What's the matter, Mr. Payne? Did your forked tongue get tangled up in there? Or were you trying to submit your own tongue to the court? Woo!
Why you...
I can hardly believe it. Apparently not everything out of the defense's mouth is a bluff.
Really? Of course not, Your Majesty. This tongue doesn't lie. And I'd like to continue to use my tongue in the future too, if you wouldn't mind. He needs to kiss some certain people with that tongue. He never has to know it really was a bluff. True. No, not Mr. Roll. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, Albie. I know it's upsetting news. He must have needed the money badly, probably to support his family. After all, he even gave up his dream of becoming a monk to help them. Oh! So that thing that Mr. Roll would say to me... Yeah, he was probably warning you not to end up the thief. Mr. Roll!
Objection!
Now, wait just 1 minute. If the victim was the thief and he was holding the treasure box, then that means Mr. Roll was holding the murder weapon when he was killed.
Oh, that's a very good point. It doesn't make much sense, does it?
Objection!
If the victim was holding the treasure box, it couldn't have been the murder weapon. Which means the real murder weapon must have been something else.
The real murder weapon?
Was something else?
The blood was thought to have gotten on the box when when used as a weapon. But it turns out that that wasn't the case. The blood splattered onto the treasure box the victim was holding. When he was struck with the real weapon, that's what really happened. Isn't that right, Mr. Understandin'? Are you insinuating I'm the one who used this real weapon? Are you saying I'm wrong in my end? Oh shit! Oh shit, Phoenix, using the pun against him. That's great. Am I wrong in my understanding? Damn, bro! You got me riled up, lawyer man. I feel a song coming on. Oh god. Okay.
Looking for a weapon that just don't exist. Pathetic lawyer man drop into the abyss.
Behind his back?
Despicable lawyer man, yo, you make me sick. You can disappear just like a magic trick. Worthless lawyer man done in by a weapon. For you miserable wench, hell doth beckon. Yeah!
I know I don't need to remind you, Defense, that your life is on the line.
Thank you for the reminder. I know, Your Majesty.
Yet you're prepared to risk it on this mere idea of a real murder weapon?
Death to the lawyer!
I can't, my voice. This is it. The moment of truth. I can't back down, not now. Yes, your majesty, I am. I'm confident the real murder weapon does indeed exist.
That's a bold claim, Mr. Wright. Now let's see you back it up. Show us what piece of evidence points to this real murder weapon.
Gladly. If I knew which one it was. What would somebody like Andestanden use to bludgeon someone?
Now then, defense, please submit your evidence to the court.
Let's see this thing that shows the real murder weapon you say I used. This thing that shows the real murder weapon. Whatever's inside the box. Didn't he have to open it to use what's inside of it? Also, we still don't have use for this picture, do we? I'm like, the other thing I can think of is like, maybe it's in this picture somewhere? I don't know what is up with this picture. Oh! His own weapon! His rifle? It is missing. Could he have used his own rifle? Yeah, he is supposed to have it. Ow, fuck. Ah, fuck, that hurt. Ow. Oh. The worst pimples in the world are the ones that are like right at your ear entrance. And right now I have a pimple that is right out on the outside of my nose. Oh my god. So like whenever I blow my nose and I like wipe it, it hurts. It's so bad. Oh, it's like right on the outside of my nose. It's so annoying. Why do pimples have to grow in like terrible places? Yeah, that sucks. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Anyway, so I'm thinking he could have taken the rifle off of him, so considering he actually didn't have it in this. Wait, shit! I presented the wrong picture. I meant to look at the picture, not present it. Anyway, I'll present the other thing and then present the rifle, maybe? But the rifle is missing, though. Ow. Oh my god, stop talking about my tongue. I didn't mean to submit it as evidence. Oh my god, this is a very long dialogue for getting it wrong. Okay. I don't know if I should present this picture. Okay, I pressed the right button this time. Oh, wait a second. He's using a different guitar. I don't want to call it a guitar instrument. He's using a different instrument too. I'm just gonna show the picture.
Take that!
What I'm about to present is really nothing more than a possibility. I'm eating my hair. But this thin thread is all I've got. So now I have two possible murder weapons. The rifle or his guitar, and the fact that it's a different size. Like, it's a different guitar entirely. Oh my god, imagine using your instrument as a fucking bludgeoning weapon. That's terrible. Allow me to direct the court's attention to this photo of the morning dance of devotion.
That photo, how is that going to help you, Mr. Wright?
There's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. Oh yeah? What's this something? That thing here is odd, to say the least. I guess I'll point out yeah. I was initially looking at the rifle that's missing. But I'll now point out the guitar.
Take that!
Mr. Andestanden, why is the instrument you're holding different from the one you're playing in the photo?
Would you look at that? They're completely different shapes.
I believe you said your Damalin was your one and only.
Well, Mr. Andestanden, what do you have to say to that?
You got nothing to say. Then allow me to answer for you. They're different because the one in the photo is no longer in playable condition. Damn, the photo, though. Not after you used it to bludgeon Mr. Roll to death. My old partner wasn't doing so hot, so I brought her sister along, that's all. Not a big deal, lawyer man. In that case, please submit your old Dalmalin to this court as evidence. Too bad, you're too late. I got rid of her yesterday. You what? Burned her up with the rest of the trash. Ashes to ashes, baby. Wow. He's already destroyed the evidence. And I see more trash right here in this court that needs to burn in the fires of hell. Lawyer trash. Now there's no proof to show. Oh, come on, that was pathetic. Your agony can sound better than that. Where's that great scream of yours? This can't be how it ends. I'm gonna literally die because some bitch covered up his tracks.
I think I've heard enough. It seems the defense is unable to produce the evidence it needs to prove its assertion.
Wait. But your Majesty, that's only because the witness has destroyed it.
Evidence is everything in court. Don't tell me you've forgotten this most fundamental principle of our profession.
Without sufficient proof, your claim that Mr. Andestanden is the murderer is no more than conjecture.
There's the pained expression I've been waiting for. By the way, there seems to be one more thing you're forgetting.
What is it now?
You accuse Mr. Andestanden of being the thief, but the real thief turned out to be the victim. And with that, Mr. Andestanden's purported motive for murder goes out the window.
No, but we can accuse him as being the thief. We're not done here. We're not done here. We can't prove the murder, but there were 2 crimes. We can prove the other one. Great point, prosecutor. You tell him. If I had been there, I would have just collared Roll and gotten the treasure back. There wasn't any reason for me to kill him now. Was there? There's no good counter-argument to that.
Sounds to me like Mr. Andestanden has been completely wrongfully accused. Unfortunate as it may be, I think it's time to hand down the verdict.
Not good, not good, not good!
Defense, I trust you understand what you yourself will receive for taking on this case.
So rude. Why does the judge just keep needing to bring it back up? Oh. This sprite again? I feel like it doesn't have the same weight, but at the same time, yeah, he is about to fucking die. I guess it feels weird. I don't feel the same tension as I did the first time I saw this sprite. The murder weapon's been destroyed, and now I've got no motive. Poor Helby would be convicted, and I'll lose my life, too.
Mr. Wright, you've wasted this court's time and disparaged everything we hold sacred. We should charge you with less majesty in addition to the crime of abetting the accused.
Yeah, you should pay for discrediting my good name. Bye-bye, lawyer man. Time for you to do some repenting in the Twilight Realm. This guy is guilty as sin. I just know it. He must have had some reason to kill Mr. Roll, but what?
Come on, people, let me hear you scream and shout. Time to take this lawyer trash out.
The thing to do at a time like this is to turn my thinking around. I shouldn't be trying to figure out what understanding's motive was. I should be thinking about what kind of situation would give him a motive. Did you steal it? We know that Mr. Roll was the thief and that he had gotten his hands on the box. So then why? Why in the world did he ask Albie that question? What about the treasure box would have prompted him to...
Defense, what's gotten into you?
Now I get it. Now it all makes sense. Like, Pokunka, man. What you trying to say? Muttering and squealing to yourself sounds like you knocked something loose upstairs. Your Majesty, please hold off on your ruling for just a little while longer.
Don't tell me you're gonna start begging for your life now.
No, Your Majesty, that's not it. It's just that I realized something important. We've been operating under a serious misconception this whole time. That's right, a mistaken notion about the treasure box. But could this really be true? If so, then there's still a lot to figure out. It was open when he held it. I can't think of anything else.
Your Majesty, this is just more of his nonsense. It's just stalling for time.
This is your last chance, Defense. The second I find it really is nothing but nonsense, no amount of begging will stay my hand, understand?
Yes, Your Majesty.
We all know this is just going to be another one of your stupid bluffs.
Now then, Defense, what is this misconception you mentioned?
The thing we didn't realize about the treasure box is that it... You're talking about, like, it was empty. Yes. It has to be empty. It had to be empty prior. Because, like, if it was these two options, it doesn't make sense. It wouldn't open. I can maybe see this being a thing. But it was open at the time of the murder? Is there a way to know that the contents of the inside are closed prior? It had to have been closed, though. Wait. So what's the order of events? I don't understand the order of events, then. Because if he's holding it and it's closed, and it closed right away, how does it make sense? I'm gonna say it was empty first. It could be it wouldn't open, though. What if the treasure box was already empty from the start?
What?
Please recall that when Mr. Roll ran into Albie on the Great Stairs, he asked the boy a question. Also recall that Mr. Roll was holding the treasure box at the time. So why then did he ask Albie the question that he did?
That is a bit peculiar, isn't it?
Not at all, Your Majesty. Not once you realize that. By the time Mr. Roll got to the treasure room, the treasure box was already empty.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Roll suspected that Albie had gotten to it first, which is why he confronted Albie when he ran into the boy on the stairs.
How would the victim have known the treasure box was empty? He didn't have any way of opening it.
Once a year, the victim had the duty of carrying the treasure box to the palace. Oh boy. He would have been able to tell by the weight when he lifted it that the box was empty.
Huh, I see. Yeah, I suppose he would have been able to tell, wouldn't he? Mr. Roll was most likely decided to at least steal the empty box. It's an important historical artifact in and of itself, after all.
Yeah, what's your point, Mr. Wright? What does any of this have to do with Mr. Understanding?
My point is, it gave Mr. Understanding a motive to murder the victim.
A motive?
Mr. Understanding, keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, isn't it? So if anyone had found out that the treasure was missing, you would have been accused of incompetence. From the moment Mr. Roll discovered that the treasure was gone, his fate was sealed. Because you decided then that he had to be silenced forever.
But that's absurd!
Oh no, now the eternal question of what was in the box that got stolen.
Can you believe the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth? This is all just a colossal joke.
So, then what really happened to the treasure? It had been stolen long before this incident occurred. By Mr. Peace, Love, and Understanding himself.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to accuse Mr. Understanding? Your Majesty, please don't listen to these trumped-up charges. The defense is grasping.
The treasure box can only be opened with the key that Mr. Understanding holds. Who else could have stolen the treasure?
As I said, the accused stole the treasure by forcing open the box. Your Majesty, I call for a swift ruling.
I'm not ready to give my verdict.
What?
Okay, can I just mention that this is actually insane to me? I don't know about anybody else, but like, I can't speak for other people, but for me, I would never wish death upon even my worst enemy in my life. That is insane to me, that pain is so quick to be like, this man needs to die. Like, that's insane. My head can't wrap my head around like how quick pain is like just so eager to literally kill Phoenix. That's insane. I would never, for like the people that have wronged me in my life, and there are quite a few, I would never want them to fucking die. Like, that ain't it, dude. That's actually crazy. That's insane behavior. Like, you have to be fucking psychotic. My brain can't fathom the thought of wanting somebody to be dead, even if I hate their guts. My brain can't process. Jesus Christ. So like this pain, this is Gaspin, right? Brutal. Fucking brutal, dude. Hold on, Rafa is 14? Oh. But yeah, that's... Sorry, I needed to mention that because like, it's so hard to... Like, pain's a bitch, but like, that's some next level bitch. The defense has successfully presented a new possibility in this case. Yes, finally, a tiny shred of hope. Mr. Understanding, would you care to make any statements in response to the defense's claims?
This is all bull. My noggin's a rage cage and it's ready to explode, baby.
Instructor Understanding, please calm yourself.
I'm not gonna take it. No, I ain't.
I'm not gonna take it. No, I ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. This game, it keeps going. There's so many of these in here. I dutifully watched over that treasure with pride. And now I'm getting accused of stealing it.
This lawyer is a lying scumbag. You better believe I got something to say. Open up your ear holes, sheeple. Sheeple of Shibuya. Let's rock.
Sheeple. I've only heard sheeple being used in The World Ends With You. Sheeple of Shibuya.
Steal the founders or me. I did it this. Lying lawyers, insults, no limit.
I need to turn up my volume. Maybe that'll help me. Let's try this.
All this time I guarded the old faithfully. Sacred duty to the Holy Mother, easy to see. Hands unclean, the accused did the deed. Forced the box open, no key did he need. Lying lawyer, condemn him to hell. Kick him, throw him into a prison cell.
I heard it a little bit better that time.
Alright, well, we've now heard from both sides. Either the treasure box was forced open by the accused, as the witness claims, or Mr. Understanding opened it, as the defense claims. Defense, this is your last chance to cross-examine the witness. Oh boy.
Yes, Your Majesty.
If you are not unable to prove your assertions by the end of this cross-examination,
Then the DC Act will come into play and both you and the accused will lose your lives. He says that so casually.
You're psychotic. You're psychotic. I understand. Life or death. It all comes down to this.
Mr. Wright.
Don't worry, Albie. I'm here to defend you. I promise it'll be all right. I also have to mention that holy fuck, Phoenix in his DILF era is so hot. Oh my god. Like, I don't know. Like, this, if I was faced with being threatened to death, I would not be this strong of a character. He is hot, man. It's really hot. Thank you. I believe in you, Mr. Wright. I know you can win this for us. And after we win, we can go see Miss Maya together. It's a deal. I can't let Albie down. I have to win this trial. Somehow, I have to prove that only Understanding could have stolen the treasure.
Do your worst, lawyer trash. This is your requiem. The last song you'll ever hear on this mortal coil.
Thank God this trial is coming to an end. God damn. Lying lawyer. Give him his stubble back? Nah, I'm not a fan of the stubble. I like the clean shaven. It depends on the person. It honestly depends on the person. Like, some people like naturally rock that shit and like some people don't. I don't think Phoenix rocked the stubble personally. Like, could you imagine Miles Edgeworth with stubble? Like, some people just... Some guys just aren't made for it, you know? It depends on the shape of your face, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think it depends on the person. Like, facial hair can be really hot, but it definitely, not everyone can wear it well. Oh, Miles would have like a mustache, like a fancy mustache. No, I don't even think I can imagine that, bro. Like, no. I can't imagine that with Edgeworth literally at all. No. I can't. Anyway, steal the founders or me, I did it. This lying lawyer's insults know no limit. But the argument that the orb was already gone before the murder fits all the facts.
It's no use even talking to you. Where's your proof that I stole the orb? Lawyer trash.
He's right. I don't have any proof yet. But I'll find some. Dude, he's rocking so hard. All this time I guarded the orb faithfully, sacred duty to the Holy Mother, easy to use. Your sacred duty, huh? The problem with that is that I don't think you really are a true believer.
Why, you? How dare you question my faith? It's downright insulting.
I'm not trying to insult you, but I can't suspend logic either. You wormed your way into the temple with the intent of stealing the treasure, didn't you?
I've had all the insults I can take out of you, lawyer trash.
But you're the only one who can open up the treasure box.
You just keep on arguing the same old lies. I sing the truth, hear my battle cry.
Hands unclean, the hands unclean. The accused did the deed. Forced the box open, no key did he need.
Hold it!
This has to be it. The defendant didn't force the box open, it's a lie. In fact, you're the one who opened it, isn't that right?
Come on, you just saw for yourself, didn't you?
The lock was busted on account of the box being forced open.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's your proof right there.
Score one for the metalhead.
Look, if the accused really didn't try to force his way into the box, then how do you explain why the lock was busted and wouldn't open for you earlier?
How do I explain why the box wouldn't unlock earlier? A different way to open it? Or a different key? I don't think it's a different key. I think there's a different way to open it. There's a different way to open the box.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There's a secret trick to opening it to protect its contents from being stolen. And you're the only one who knows how it works, isn't that right?
Are you for real? You've been watching too many movies, lawyer man.
So you're one of those tourists. Honestly, Mr. Wright, did you come expecting magic and mystery around every corner?
I'll have you know, defense, the kingdom of Korian is not some sort of fantasy funland.
Okay, but in my defense, in the last game, what was it, case number 2 with the whole fox thing and the raven? I already forgot that case because I didn't like it. They had a fancy lock system for their chamber door, okay? Like, moving the statue, like, bruh. This ain't the first rodeo. It's true, I don't have any real grounds to make that assertion. And yet... Oh yeah, I feel another song coming on.
A little number about a crazy lawyer with wild fantastic ideas. The real method to open the lock, you say? Delusional man, there ain't no other way.
Ah, a new verse. Please do add it to your testimony.
The real method to open the lock, you say? Delusional man, there ain't no other way. What evidence would I present for that? Delusional, am I? We'll see about that.
That's called delusion. Mixed up lawyer drowning in confusion.
Indeed, the defense's sinful wrongdoing has made him lose touch with reality.
Let's hear it. What'll it be for this sinner's flight of fancy?
Nothing, because I'm not the delusional one. I just know that there's got to be some secret trick to opening the treasure box.
But really, where exactly is this secret hidden?
The secret is obviously hidden in... Oh, wait. This is actually working? Oh, I didn't think this would go this far. I think the secret has to be in the box. Has to be in the box. Wait. Okay, my instinct initially was that it's the box, but I'm very bothered by the text still saying not even the Magatama key can open it. I'm gonna go with my gut. My gut initially was the box. And where on the box is this secret exactly? Well, it's, I hadn't thought that far ahead. Yeah, I definitely did not. It's in the carvings! There's definitely something going on there.
Are you sure? You're sounding a little desperate, Defense.
I am. Desperate, not at all, your majesty.
The carvings,
The carvings the accused sneak in to see, even though it's forbidden, I might add.
Witness, can you tell us anything about these carvings on the box?
Of course, as head monk, I know all about them. The carvings depict a Kurenai's butterfly as it carries the soul to the Twilight Realm. They were made in around the 7th century.
I see. Can you please add that information to your testimony?
What is going on? Am I actually getting somewhere with this?
Kurenai's butterfly from the 7th century carries the Mitama no so elementary.
Yeah! Oh my god, I only just noticed that the crowd actually has their arms raised. I didn't even finish pressing all the statements. Oh my god, I'm unlocking stuff I didn't even think I'd get this far.
Hold it!
I don't even know if I'm right. I believe this butterfly design conceals some sort of secret.
Oh yeah? Why don't you check it out for yourself then?
What's with this smug look on his face? I think I'll do just that, your majesty, if I could. Nothing unusual.
Well, Defense, what have you discovered?
I'm afraid I haven't discovered anything, your majesty. Here, I'll return it now.
Didn't I tell you?
Ugh. Then in that case, there must be some secret trick to the key.
Now you're suspicious of the key, are ya?
Oh, it was the key? So I should have trusted the text, okay.
There's just no reasoning with this man. The accused forced the lock open. There's no other explanation.
That's right, he desecrated the box by opening it without using this Mitama key.
Wait, what did he just say?
I'll sing it as many times as I have to get it through your thick lawyer skull. Only the Mitama key unlocks the treasure, force it, and reap the founder's displeasure.
I kind of get it that time.
Yeah! For the forgetful defense's sake, could you please add that to your testimony?
Oh, so you like that little number better, do ya?
Let's see, should I have him swap? Yes. I believe the witness just sang a very important statement. I would like it switched into his testimony.
Very well, Witness, if you would.
Carve it into your brain, lawyer man.
Only the Mitama key unlocks the treasure. Force it and reap the founder's displeasure. So I think I got it finally. I'm gonna press this last one though. I'm not the one who'll be going to jail, Mr. Andestanden. You are!
You think so, huh? Hey, what do you think, people?
It's not just me this lawyer is putting down. He's insulting Koreanism and the Koreanese people too. Oh, wait, that was not Phoenix.
If he thinks he can get away with that, he's got another thing coming, right, people?
That's Mr. Wright, disrespectful lawyers deserve to be removed post haste.
Yikes, the gallery is getting really whipped up over this.
You're going to jail, you, not me. If you don't believe me, just wait and see. It's too late, no forgiveness for you, not from me, the judge or her holiness. You'll rue the day you set foot in this court. To the gallows, lawyer, you will report.
What was that just now? It's like there was something odd about his testimony. I can't afford to ignore any inconsistencies, no matter how small. The smallest detail could blow this case wide open. I've got to use this evidence to unlock a path to the truth. I just don't know if I'm supposed to present the key to it itself. Only the Mitama key unlocks the treasure. Is it just because this says Magatama key, not Mitama? So they're like different wording?
Objection!
You just called your key the Mitama key, didn't you? Didn't you originally say it's called the Magatama key?
Oh! The Mitama key? What's that?
I don't know, Your Majesty, but apparently it's a rather crucial question.
What's that? What's the big deal? So I said the wrong thing. So what? Simple slip of the tongue.
An A for effort, Mr. Wright, but your grandstanding betrays your desperation. I'm afraid a small slip of the tongue like that adds absolutely nothing to your argument.
What say you, defense? Is it an important detail?
Judging by Anna Standon's reaction, I'd say it's everything my argument needs. Yes, Your Majesty, it's very important. This key is apparently not the Magatama key, but rather the Mitama key. And I believe this discrepancy holds great significance for the defense.
Nah, man, just a meaningless mistake. Insignificant. You're riding the crazy train to nowhere, lawyer man.
Your Majesty, please don't pay the defense any heed. It's all nonsense.
To tell the truth, I'm not really clear on what the defense is driving at myself. However, I am eager to find out.
What?
Defense, you will explain yourself like your life literally depends on it. Because it does.
Thanks. How many times is the judge going to remind me that I'm going to fucking die?
Now then, is the name of the key an important detail?
Yes, it's an absolutely important detail. Because the Mitama key is connected to the Founder's Orb.
I see, very well. In that case, please show the court the grounds on which you are basing this claim.
The grounds, Your Majesty?
You can, of course, show grounds, can you not, defense?
Yeah! I have to come up with something, anything, even if it's just a bluff. The Mitama key. Mitama. There has to be something somewhere that ties Mitama and the orb together. I got it. Or at least I think I remember it.
What evidence shows a connection between the Mitama key and the Founder's Orb?
Got it!
Take that!
What's that? The Song of Ceremony?
All this time, the answer was right there in front of me. It's right there in the Song of Ceremony performed during the Dance of Devotion. Your Majesty, the Song of Ceremony tells of the treasure of the founder of Koreanism, but hidden within its lyrics is the secret behind how to really open the treasure box.
Holy mother!
How does Payne's hair stay up like that? Defying gravity in 3D.
How can that be, defense?
The Song of Ceremony contains the following lyrics. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. I believe the Mitama here refers to the Mitama key.
Well, yes, it is the same word, but that doesn't mean...
Well, we've been calling this key the Magatama key, and that's why I inserted the key into the lock with the Magatama design on it. But that was obviously not the right way to use it.
And I suppose you know the right way?
I do. To use the key properly, you have to first... Oh god.
flip it vertical.
If we turn the Magatama shape upside down like this, it becomes the Koreanese symbol of the soul. In other words, a mitama.
Oh my, you're absolutely right. And what now? What do we do with it? And it's too big to fit into the lock that way.
Oh,
I knew it was just bluffing. Bluffs and lies are the only tools of his trade, after all.
there must be some other place this key fits, but where? Let's see, but where... What were the words to the Song of Ceremony? When the butterfly embraces the mitama, the favors of the orb is bestowed. Where should the mitama key actually be used? Oh, I forgot I can zoom. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That's so clever. I didn't see that before. That's so clever. Look at that. In 3D? In 3D. Oh, shit. Okay. Hi, Phoenix.
My goodness, the treasure box, it really opened.
No way, man. What? No!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real secret behind the Song of Ceremony. It's the true key to opening the treasure box. Your Honor, we won. It's all over, Mr. Payne.
How so?
Let's say someone was fooled into trying to force the front-facing lock open. Sadly for them, it won't budge. That's because the lock is, after all, just a decoy.
Then what you're saying is...
Neither the victim nor the defendant would have been able to open the box. They therefore had no way of stealing the treasure. The only one who could have stolen it is the one man who knew about the mitama key. Peace, lovin', and a stand-in. But I'm not done yet. Please recall this scene from the crime. On the floor by Mr. Roll's body was the very unlocked and very open treasure box. Only someone who knew how to open the box could have left it in that state. And so, there can only be one true culprit. Admit it, Mr. Andestandin, you're the one who killed Mr. Roll. Damn, that is hot. How long does this concert go on for? Okay.
Curse him, it's all his fault. Why do you have to try and steal the treasure? I'd have to spot him with that box on my way to the storeroom after the morning dance. It's his fault I had to cause that blackout. Clock him good.
Damn.
I couldn't let my secret get out. Nobody could know the treasure box was empty. I'd lose my position as head monk. Who knows what else they'd do to me. I couldn't let it. I had to stop him.
Okay.
What a shocking development. I can scarcely believe it. Nothing like this has ever happened since the DC Act was enacted 23 years ago.
Oh, exactly 23 years ago.
No, not my perfect, unblemished record destroyed. The incredible pain, ruin. No!
Damn, bro, that's brutal. Did the lawyer really win? I can't believe it. No way! This can't be happening! My eyes. Chat, cover your eyes. The blindingness, it's so blinding.
Peace! I said peace! Honestly speaking, I'm just as shocked as everyone else. But the truth has been made known. So it's time for me to give my verdict. In the name of the Holy Mother, this court finds the accused, I'll be your guide, not guilty as fuck!
Whoa. What's going on? So 3D. Sheesh. No, you did not just say that's 7 years ago and some change. You don't need to count everything in multiples of 7.
7 years reference? 7 years times 3 plus 2? 7 years reference.
Get out of here. What? High Court of Karayan. The accused lobby. There's still quite a commotion.
Elengale tipped $7. Chat disagrees with your assertion, Crystal.
Oh my god. Thank you for the $7 super chat. It doesn't need to be a 7-year reference. The people from the gallery show no sign of clearing out. I can't believe it. Not guilty? I'm still in shock. Can you believe that guy? I can feel everybody's eyes on me. This can't be happening. It's impossible. Oh, Holy Mother, preserve us. Malta, thank you so much for the 3-month membership on YouTube. 7 years reference. Oh my god. I've never been in a defendant lobby quite this uncomfortable. Mr. Wright! Oh, Albie! Thank you so much for what you did for me! Yeah, but the dog is so cute. I'm just glad it turned out okay. It was touch and go there for a while. I'm really sorry, Mr. Wright. I really had a really hard time trusting you at first. That's okay, Albie. I know how unpopular lawyers are in this country. But how did it ever get this way in the first place? Allow me to explain! At least, I wish I could explain. But I don't really know why. I never really questioned it before today. But by the time I was born, all the lawyers were already gone. As far back as I can remember, verdicts have been based on her benevolence's insights. Right, Rafa, the royal priestess. I'm calling it now. She's 14, and she's the main villain of this whole game. This 14-year-old child is the source of everyone's problems. She is, wait. She's like, Pearl. Can I check mod chat? Yeah, what's up? Anyway. Back to my theory. So Rafa is strong in the spirit channeling realm. So she's never been Rafa Padma as we know her. She's the spirit of Rafa Padma. Okay, where am I going with this? I'm trying... So when you... Rafa is spirit channeling an evil person, is what I'm saying. But the problem is that, like, I was originally going to say that she's channeling the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne and she's super evil, but it changes your physical appearance. So, whoever this person is, that's clearly evil, fuck! I was so close to... I want to kill this motherfucker. Anyway, so what I was saying was that, so Rafa is dead. Is what I was saying. This is the vengeful spirit of a soul that died at the age of 14 years old. But it's just a spirit channel taking over this girl's body. Seven plus 7 equals 14. Oh my god. Okay. Right, Rafa, the royal priestess.
You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair? Do explain yourself, outsider. A verdict founded on the truths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality.
For her part, I'm sure she really believes in what she says, but even with her benevolence's divination seances, lawyers are still necessary. Without proper defense, people could easily wind up receiving wrongful convictions by people like what Edgeworth used to be, you know?
Mr. Wright! Shh! Huh? Don't say that so loud! People might think you're a rebel! You could be arrested!
A rebel? I don't even go here.
That's right. One of those people going against our queen in the court system. They call themselves the Defiant Dragons.
Where have I seen that flag before? And oh, it's the shape of the Magatana thing again, just kind of different.
They call themselves the Defiant Dragons. And they're led by a scary guy named Dirk. They'll do anything to overthrow her eminence, even commit crimes.
Dirk, I remember people in the gallery mentioning that name.
The things you're saying sound a lot like the stuff they say. But you're not scary like that Dirk guy. Pardon the intrusion.
Oh, that's not a... Who are you? Scared.
You? Yeah, you. You know, I don't want to talk to you, see? Flight, is it?
Right, sir. Phoenix Wright. And you are...
I'm the Chinese Minister of Justice. The name's Inga Karkul Karayan.
Karkul. Inga... Okay.
I oversee the whole legal shebang. I was watching that three-ring circus
In the three-ring circus? Oh boy. You were! Wow, the Minister of Justice. So he's in charge of the entire court system, Defense Culpability Act and all.
Mr. Inga, how are you, sir?
Run along, Mini Monk. Grown-ups are talking here.
Yes, sir. Very sorry, sir.
May I help you with something?
Just wanted a good look at you. Guys like you aren't exactly a dime a dozen around here. Well then.
He's eyeing me like I'm some kind of exotic creature in a cage.
Oh yeah, might as well share this little morsel with you. Turns out Roll was a seasoned thief, a repeat offender, see? Had my men look into it and they found all the booty he'd pilfered right there in his digs.
But he seemed like such a nice man. Why, Mr. Roll, why?
Did the dog just lick his forehead?
Guess he was doing it for the family. What a mook.
A mook? How can you say that?
Guess that kind of sob story gets you common folk all misty-eyed, huh? Anyway, another thing. I had my men check out that understanding fella too. He wasn't the one with the sticky fingers. It's the insurgents.
What?
They put the squeeze on our head monk, apparently. So he gave up the Founder's Orb and tried to keep it hush-hush.
I see. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, say, White. That was a cute little number you pulled in my courtroom today, wasn't it? First not guilty ruling in 23 years. You're making waves, see? Stirring the pot. Catch my drift.
Oh, well, yikes, I'm in for it now.
Thanks to that song and dance, we know our precious national treasure got nicked. So I'm gonna call it a wash and let it slide this time.
But all I did was defend the accused.
You do best to read between the lines here, chum. You're standing on thin ice, you get my drift? Even a dirty, no-good Nick punk knows to cash in his chips before the house steps in.
I'm being threatened.
Do us both a favor and keep an eye on the path you've been walking down. You never know what toes you might be stepping on. This ain't your turf, buddy. Never forget whose soil it is you're standing on.
Yikes. He was kind of scary, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, no use worrying about it. We have more important things to think about, such as when can we continue the sightseeing tour?
Tour? Oh, anytime, sir! We still have plenty of time until Miss Maya's training ends, and there are still lots more temples to see and all kinds of local foods to eat. I can show you the natural beauty of the area and the waterfalls used for training, and I haven't shown you the breathtaking mountain view from the Plaza of Devotion yet, and there's this place that'll dangle you off of a really great steep and the great view of the Twilight Realm. All right, slow down, Albie. There's plenty of time. And when we're done with all that, we can go see Miss Maya together.
Yeah, you bet. Maya, I wonder how she's doing. Hope she's okay. Let me guess. Wait, I'm just gonna take a fat, educated guess here. Maya is kidnapped.
So, how about that not guilty, jerk?
I heard. Sounds like the winds of change are beginning to stir.
Whoa, Phoenix, you're so hot in this picture. Hello. Is it just me? His eyes seem different. They almost look like they're more blue than they were before, but I don't know if maybe I just never noticed. Phoenix, eat me out. Bro. Whoa. They're definitely bluer. I thought I was going crazy. Oh no, are we like in an Alice in Wonderland? Is that Trucy? She's back?
Behold my might!
Shame on you, Mr. Rias!
No!
You smash for evil!
The theme!
Trucy! Does that mean she's here in this country too? I guess she would have to be, right? Like, Phoenix wouldn't travel to another country without his daughter, right? 10 a.m. Penrose Theater stage? What the hell? She's so grown up! She's doing shows! See you for Act 2, everybody! Oh, Athena's here! Oh god, hi. Wait, does that mean we're Apollo? Oh my god, we're Apollo right now. Wait, Apollo is relevant? Trucy's 17? A particular set of circumstances led her to being adopted by Mr. Right, a world-class magician on the rise. Oh! And Athena's here too! And Phoenix, goddamn, man. What the hell? My boss, he taught me a lot about what it means to be a lawyer. Goddamn, you're right, he did. Brava, brava, Trucy. Wow, Apollo, isn't that a great trick? You bet, I've never seen such a magic trick. It's such a great magic act. Did you know that they even featured Trucy's show on TV this morning? Penrose Theater, a well-known gateway to success for entertainers. It's here at this famous theater that we'll finally get to see Trucy writes Trucy in Grammar Island. Oh, Grammar Island. Oh. The long-awaited revival of the magic of the troupe Grammar Eye. That's so cute. Wow, that explains why there's a TV crew here to cover the show. This is the perfect opportunity to promote the Write Anything agency too. After all, people look up things that they see on TV, right? But wouldn't they be looking up the talent part and not the law part of our agency? Mamma mia, you're right. We'd get nothing but requests from Trucy's fans, wouldn't we? Well, guess we'll just have to make it in the old-fashioned way. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm relevant and fine. I'm a rookie lawyer with only about 2 years of experience under my belt. We're here to see Trucy's magic show. She's a fellow member of our agency. We came on behalf of our boss, Mr. Wright, who's away on a trip. Wait, you kids are all kids. You need a dad. Is Miles escorting you on this trip to go see Trucy's show? I sure hope so. Like, if one of the dads are away, the other dad has to take care of the kids. Like, Apollo, Athena, and Trucy, like, he's got to take care of the kids. Apollo's 24? No, he's not. He's a fucking child. He has proven nothing to me that he is an adult in these past 2 games, okay? So, clearly, Miles needs to be the dad that's left behind to take care of the kids. And he has already he's already watched Trucy's show, clearly. So, he's just taking the kids out. Uber Skippy, thank you for the 50-month resub. I appreciate it. Miles is absolutely the dad. We came on behalf of our boss, Mr. Wright. Oh, and did you hear Apollo? Even though it's only her debut, her shows are completely sold out. What, really? That's amazing. Voila, a star is born. Who knows how far she'll go? At this rate, nothing in the world can stop us. Wahaha. You do realize this has nothing to do with you, right? This is Athena Sykes. She's another member of our agency. She may not look it, but at just 19 years old, she's a lawyer as well. Whoa, Patches, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate that. That came out of nowhere. Thank you for the support. Justice has 7 letters. So does Phoenix. So does the name Crystal. What's your point? ridiculous. I'm so done. Fucking. She may not look it, but at just 19 years old, she's a lawyer as well. What do you mean she may not look it? Of course I look the part. Care to explain how exactly? Oh, come on, have a heart. Stop treating me like a child. That gadget around Athena's neck that spoke just now, that's Widget. Widget helps Athena out with her special field of expertise, analytical psychology. He also has a habit of blurting out whatever Athena's really thinking. Yeah, this little guy can be a little unruly at times. Hey, upgrade me already. Dang, Widget mad. Your attention, please. The show will restart after a 20-minute intermission. We ask that you please be back in your seats before the next act. Thank you. Oh no, wait, is what's gonna happen? Trucy is about to get accused of murder because something bad is about to happen during her show. That's the plot. I write this game. I wrote this game. Hey, why don't we go say hi to Trucy in her dressing room during the break?
Pikes Peak Audio tipped $5. Google AI says the number 7 is associated with Athena in numerology, the metaphysical philosophy that associates numbers with deities. Seems legit.
You cannot be real. Thank you for the $5 super chat, I think. Feeding a dead horse has 17 letters. Oh my god, that's a... You deserve to be banned for that! Hey, why don't we go say hi to Trucy in her dressing room during the break? Oh yes, let's go see the big star. I'm so nervous. What should I say to her? Whatever you usually say to her at the office every day? Oh my god, Trucy. Oh, she got flowers from Gavin? She got flowers from Clavier. Is that what that is? Congrats, Fraulein Wright. Oh my dear god. Clavier sent her flowers. That's so cute. Oh my god, not the suit next to the dress though? Is it a suit like her dad? That is so cute. What? The samurai is there. The Grammari poster is there. Oh my god. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The other flowers are from Jinxie. It has the things on it. We just don't know who the flowers are from the flower bouquet on the right, though. So, you know, Jinxie, Clavier, and then mystery flowers on the right. So this is Trucy's dressing room. Looks like she's busy over there with someone. Could you sign this, please, ma'am? Sure thing. Just the one sheet in this clipboard, right? A fan asking for Trucy's autograph, maybe? I don't think so. It looks like some kind of contract. Thank you very much. I'll get this to the producer right away. Oh, no. I hope she knows what she just signed. Great, thanks. Oh! Holly, Athena, you came. Trucy looks so good. Clavier has 7 letters. Chat, oh my god. Anyway, Trucy is adorable. Of course, congratulations on your big debut. Thanks. Who was that just now, by the way? Somebody from Take-Two TV. They want to turn my magic show into a TV special. Wait, you just signed for that? You're 17. Aren't you legally not allowed to sign for something like that until you're 18? You need a parent or guardian to do that for you, sweetie.
They're planning to broadcast it nationwide. Can you imagine?
Wow, you really are a big star.
Hey, can I get your autograph later, Trucy? Sure, my signature is in high demand today. Would you like one too, Polly?
Yeah, actually I would.
Oops, looks like I ran out of flyers, so I'll have to sign your forehead instead.
Hey, knock it off! Look, just forget about the autograph. This is Trucy Wright. She's a magician and Mr. Wright's adopted daughter. She's becoming quite renowned in the magic world these days for her impressive skills.
A lot of people get this wrong, but Apollo's actual job is being my magic assistant.
No, you're the one who gets it wrong! Ooh, think you can do that trick you always do at the office for me, Trucy?
Okay. Behold, the wondrous magic that can make anything disappear. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! My magic panties are an extra-dimensional galaxy.
Brava, Trucy, brava! Okay, but why do you always have to make my attorney's badge disappear?
Well, that's because out of everyone at the Write Anything agency, you're the only one you're the one I get the best reaction out of. That doesn't make my poor badge feel any better.
Thanks again for inviting us, Trucy.
Thank you for coming.
Your show sure packs a wallop. I nearly fell out of my seat when that dragon showed up. And when it attacked you, phew! I was terrified, even though I knew it was all just a part of the show.
Luke Crazer tipped $5. The ends justify the means has 7 syllables.
I feel like there's like a chat uprising today. Like sabotage. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. The word letters has 7 letters. I was terrified even though I knew it was just a small part of the show.
That's good, because that trick is the crowning glory of Act 1. I'm really glad you're enjoying the show.
I heard your shows are completely sold out, Trucy. They say your fans were all over the tickets. 7 gifted subs. No, actually, no fucking shot. Mino, thank you so much for gifting 7 subs to the community. Sholmes has 7 letters. Sholmes ain't even in this game. You can't even make a Sholmes 7-year reference. Okay, oh my god. Thank you for the gifted subs. That is very kind of you. Pancake has 7 letters. Isn't that the same guy that was supposed to be banned an hour ago?
Runiter tipped $5. Miles Edgeworth has 14 letters. When you divide him by 2 to show him as a couple with Crystal, you get 7.
You just ruined my life. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Okay. They say your fans were all over the tickets the instant they became available.
Like hungry wolves going after their prey.
Sounds like you've made a loyal pack of followers for yourself already, Trucy.
But you two are the only ones who get a special VIP invitation from me. Today is just a dress rehearsal for the performers, staff, and family and friends.
A general probe, huh? That's what they call it in Germany.
The real show isn't until the day after tomorrow. By the way, are you gonna finally do your magic panties trick on stage after the break? Sorry to disappoint anyone who came just to see my magic panties, but my next trick is completely new. I'm debuting it today.
Uh-oh, shit's gonna go wrong. Shit's gonna go wrong. If you convert letters into numbers based on their alphabetical location, Simon adds up to 70. 7 plus 0 is 7.
What the fuck?
Anyway, Trucy is debuting a new trick today, chat, and you are being rude, okay?
Oh, a new trick, huh? Are you gonna chop Apollo up into little lawyer bits?
Funny, I don't recall ever agreeing to anything like that.
Well, that does sound like a good idea. Today's trick is a totally new Troop Grammar original. The entire future of the troupe is riding on the success of this special new trick.
How so? Hold on, before I do that, I want to... Oh, I can examine? Hold on, I want to present my badge.
Oh, your attorney's badge. Does this mean you want me to...
I knew I shouldn't have done that.
Hey, why'd you put it away? Fine, if that's the way you're gonna be.
Oh, God.
Don't make it!
Wait, my badge is still here. That was my badge. That was my badge, Trucy. Chat, today is why we're never getting Ace Attorney 7. They don't want to make a 7-year reference. You know what? Thank you so much, Sky, for the $4.99 super chat donation, because that is very true. If these 7 memes just keep coming, you're never going to get an Ace Attorney 7, are you, chat? Take that. You can sub with Twitch Prime now, has 7 syllables. Chat, this was an elaborate ruse to make this an ad read. Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. Your worst nightmare donated $6?
Can someone tip another $1, thanks?
Okay, that was pretty funny. $6 donation requests that somebody else donate another $1. Thank you for that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Here you go, bro.
What the fuck? Thank you for the 100. This is unreal. That's why they're saving Ace Attorney 7 for 2027? Okay. Wow, when did this get so out of hand? I didn't even do this. Like, we haven't had a 7 years reference. Somebody started this today. We haven't had a 7 years reference in so long. Until someone came around. Anyway, let's examine the room. There's a lot to look at. I want to inquire about... Wait. There's no, like, thingy. I want to inquire about the flowers. I guess I shouldn't touch anything while Trucy's around. Oh.
You shouldn't touch anything while I'm not around either.
She read my mind. Next, Ace Attorney has Crystal as a prosecutor. I'm under NDA. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
This show is really important to me. It isn't like any of the other shows I've done. As the rightful heir to the Troop Grammar repertoire of magic, this show is my first chance to unveil the tricks I've inherited.
Troop Grammar, huh?
Yeah, I have a poster of him hanging right over there.
Yeah, but who's the other guy? Who the fuck is that other guy? He doesn't belong there. you know what? I just kind of realized we never got, Apollo and Trucy don't know about... Oh shit. Hey, it feels like it's been ages since I've seen a picture of them. Troop Grammari was a group of magicians who dominated the magic world in their day. Trucy is the sole heir to the troop's entire repertoire of sage magic. Huh? Who's this guy in green and purple on the left? Oh, that's the great Mr. Ruse, the other magician in today's show. Is he evil? He used to belong to Troop Grammari too a long time ago. How? He's young. Well, he looks young. You have to be an old piece of shit to be a part of that. Hey, so tell us more about this special magic that you're gonna reveal today. It's a Troop Grammari Troop Grammari trick, left behind by my late granddaddy, Magnified Grammari. It's never been performed before, so this is the first time it'll be seen by the public. The grand unveiling, huh? No wonder she's been working so hard.
Reserve11 tipped £4.99. Greetings from UK. If you ever find the time, I highly recommend Turnabout Storm. It's an MLP/AA crosser.
Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it. Canon flashback, I can't be mad. Well, I'd better get going. Huh? Where to? To practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away. You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night too? Yep, because everything's gotta be just right. Trucy inherited all of Troop's Grammari's magic tricks from her father when he died. And the Troop's entire legacy is now resting on her shoulders. No wonder she's feeling the pressure. It looks like everything's going well today, though. I mean, that last trick was perfect. Grace under pressure, that's me! After all, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. Oh boy. That's the true Grammari's creed. It's hard to believe you've accomplished so much even though you're still in high school. But to tell you the truth, I'm actually pretty nervous. Who wouldn't be? Oh, I bet this would do the trick. You'll be fine, Trucy! If anybody can do it, you can! Holy, that was just the boost I needed. Thanks. Apollo's fine. Sure has a way of really hitting you right in the heart and in the ears. Enough ragging on my voice already. Trucy? Oh, hi, Bonnie. Bonnie the bunny? Oh, that is cute.
It's almost time for the second act.
Oh, okay, thanks. Well, Apollo, Athena, enjoy the rest of the show. Break a leg, Trucy. Thanks, I will. I hope her new trick goes well. Hey, this is Trucy we're talking about. She'll be fine.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake could even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 don't say that. What do you mean by that exactly?
Oh, nothing. Now if you'll just excuse me.
She's gone. What was that all about? Judging by what she said, I'm gonna guess she's probably a magician too. Come on, Apollo, we've got to get back to our seats now, or we'll be late. Ow, hey, stop pulling. I wanted to look at the room. Guess it's time to move back to the stage. No, 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 no! I want to examine the room! I think it's so cute to have flowers from Kristoff. Oh, Clavier, Clavier! Clavier! Hurry up, Apollo, it's about to start. I want to see what Trucy's next trick is. You're really wound up today, aren't you? Why don't you take your seat and try to relax? Oh, look, there's a TV reporter over there with a TV camera and everything.
Oh yeah, baby.
Athena, sit down. You're blocking people's view. Yeesh, I feel like I'm babysitting here. You're the babysitter. Hello, everyone. I'm reporting from the beautiful Penrose Theater, where the public performance of Trucy and Grammar Island begins in just 2 short days. But today, they're very kindly agreed to give us a sneak preview. Isn't this exciting? Apollo, do you think I was on TV just now? How should I know? But if you were disgracing our entire agency, that's for sure. Hey, wait, what the heck's that supposed to mean? Oh, here it comes.
Now, give up your dastardly ways! Huh? Over here.
Is the bunny gonna kill her? I hope this is part of the show. What if it's not? Oh my god, is she trying to murder Trucy?
Come now, Mr. Hat. Offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias and bring him back to life.
Oh my god.
What?
Just when and how did she make the switch?
You won't be reviving anyone today.
Is somebody else in there and somebody just got stabbed and died and Trucy's gonna be the murderer and Wow, that was amazing! I have no idea how she escaped that coffin! I'm glad Trucy's escape trick went off without a hitch. Trucy's about to get accused of murder. And when I open the coffin like this, inside you'll see a dead body. Mr. Rias? But how? I wonder what's going on. He's not getting up. Trucy? What the fuck? What just happened? Whoa, man, an accident! Is, like, that guy dead? Wait, that's not part of the act. Attention, please. For your own safety, we ask that everyone please evacuate the building. What's going on? Is Trucy okay? Evacuate immediately, please. Whoa, hey, stop grabbing me! Trucy! I didn't see any blood. They kicked us out. Hey, what gives? Will somebody please tell us what's going on? Poor Trucy, I hope she's okay. Hey, here comes that staff member from before. Your attention, please. We regret to inform you that today's show has been canceled. I was looking forward to the rest of it. We're very sorry, but the theater is on lockdown pending a police investigation. Is it because of that accident? That man in the coffin, is he... we're still trying to figure things out, sir. But I can tell you that Miss Wright is fine. She wasn't injured, so please don't worry. Thank goodness she's okay. Hey, you there. Oh. Bunnies. Wait, your coffee cup.
What the heck's going on? That wouldn't even let me in. Me, for crying out loud.
Oh, Mr. Rettins? There was an accident during the show.
An accident? Great. Just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program?
And you are...
The man behind the scenes, that's who. This is a fine kettle of fish, let me tell you. Spinning all this is gonna be a real pain in my posterior, believe you me.
Spinning, as in covering it up?
Look, I gotta get inside, seriously. Can't a guy catch a break around here?
There he goes. Why don't we go back to the office for now? I'm sure Trucy will call us once things have settled down.
I guess you're right. What an odd building. The name Penrose Theater comes from the Penrose Triangle, an impossible object. It's called an impossible object because it only exists as an optical illusion. And just like how that cube on the front of the building isn't really a cube at all. It isn't? It sure looks like a cube to me. It's just the way that it's shaded. The dark and light parts make it look like it's jutting outward towards us, but it really isn't. Come on, let's take a look at it from over there. Okay. Oh, that's trippy. I fucking hate that. That's so weird. Now do you get it? I think so. It's kind of hard to tell. That's uncomfortable. What are all these weird objects anyway? Are they supposed to be modern art? Like that clock. Is it just me, or are the hands moving awfully fast? Ay caramba! What kind of clock doesn't show the proper time? Is that part of what makes it art? Who knows? Hey, take a look at that man in the front of the clock. He's trying real hard to set his watch to it. Hey, mister! Oh my god. No, somebody can't actually be that dumb, though. Look, there's Trucy, front and center! So, the show actually starts the day after tomorrow, huh? I don't know if you've noticed, but... You see that man in front of the poster? Been standing there a real long time looking at it. Yeah, I noticed, and sometimes he kind of stretches his hands towards it a little bit. Oh, I bet he's one of Trucy's fans. You think he's gonna try to make off with it? Who knows? Oh, look! I guess we don't have to worry. Every time the man reaches for it, the dog growls and pulls at his pant leg. Yeah, it kind of begs the question, who's the master and who's the pet? Okay. Thank you so much for the Rossum, for the $2 super chat, Rossum. I appreciate it. Have you seen my badge? My badge is shinier than yours. Of course, yours is newer than mine. A great weathered finish like this only comes with age and experience. I think this is the same exact dialogue from the last game. I can't get a finish just as good as that on my badge too, you know. Getting it dirty on purpose doesn't count, Athena. Pardon? What makes you think I'd ever do anything like that? So, Athena, any ideas? Sorry, I've got nothing. I mean, it was just one amazing trick after another. Who could figure it all out? I was asking if you have any ideas about the accident, not the show, Athena. I can't believe they had to cancel the rest of the show. I wonder if Trucy's okay. Yeah, poor thing. After all her hard work. I sure wish Mr. Wright, I sure wish Mr. Wright was here right now. Well, I guess we'd better head back to the office. There's nothing better we can do here. No use, I can't get a hold of Mr. Wright. I wonder if something happened to him in Korean. Maybe he got caught up in some kind of trouble again, as always. Trouble's drawn to him like iron filings to a magnet. Hey, Apollo, speaking of Korean, they're showing something about it on TV right now. There has been some surprising news coming out of the Kingdom of Korean. The country recently saw defense attorney Phoenix Wright win a not guilty verdict.
The first verdict of its kind in 23 years. Mr. Wright won a trial in Karayan? Lawyers are said to be highly disrespected in the Kingdom of Karayan, so Mr. Wright's win was an upset victory amidst an entrenched hostility. Wow, did you hear that? The first time in 23 years! Yeah, but what was he doing in court there in the first place? I thought he just went for a visit. So he was in some kind of trouble, just like we thought. Next, an update on the unfortunate accident that occurred at the Penrose Theater. Now they're talking about the accident at Trucy's show. Famed magician, the great Mr. Ruse, was skewered with a sword and died on the spot. But we didn't even get to know him! He's not even in my court record. Why are their ages question mark? That makes them sus. So he really is dead? And now, here is the footage of that deadly moment. Nice camera work there. They just completely took it off. That was a long time from the camera to be focused just on the bun. So he already died before she did that. Mr. Ruse's body isn't visible in this footage, but these are still very shocking images. The magician, Trucy Wright, is reportedly still only a high school student. Could it be that this unfortunate accident happened due to a lack of proper training? Did the young magician have enough experience, preparation, and knowledge? Some might say that Troop Grammari should be held accountable for this incident. Hey, what kind of biased reporting is this? Yeah, they're making it sound like it's all Trucy's fault. Oh, we've just received more breaking news. The young magician in question, Trucy Wright, is now under arrest on the charge of involuntary manslaughter. We will keep you updated as this unfortunate tale unfolds. Stay tuned. Trucy's under arrest? She can't be! Apollo, we've got to do something! Yeah, let's get down to the detention center right away. Who would have saw this coming? But before I forget, I think I'll just jot a few things down about the case. I'll just open up the court record with... Okay. Okay. Thank you, Apollo. Very good. You're very good at taking notes. Good job. Can I examine? I know this is like a really rough situation. I just wanted to check on Charlie. I just watered Charlie, so he's looking pretty perky. For a guy whose desk is always a big jumbled mess, Mr. Wright never forgets to water Charlie. Sometimes I catch him staring at that plant and smiling. It must hold some special meaning for him. Could be. He did say Charlie's been in this office since his first days as a lawyer. He doesn't seem to want to talk about it much, though. One thing's for sure, Charlie's no ordinary plant. Aww. I wonder what kind of tricks Trucy uses these things for. Like this little guillotine, for example. Well, a human head definitely wouldn't fit, so maybe something small and fuzzy? Ew, that's disgusting! Not to mention cruel. Trucy would never do anything like that. You didn't get mad that time Trucy put my head in a guillotine. That's because you performed your role with such gusto. I mean, your screams were so realistic. I couldn't stop laughing. That's because they were 100% real.
The intense music, I know, but like, I gotta do it.
I've always thought that these shelves were a little awkward and hard to use.
Yeah, the shape doesn't really lend itself well to the concept of shelves. I mean, there's a hole in the top part of everything.
Did you ever notice that every now and then things hide? It's like the shelves remember that they used to be a magic prop or something.
Not the most useful piece of furniture in the world, to say the least. With everyone's personal items littering the office, this place is as messy as ever.
Yeah, take this loud jacket of yours, for example. It's been sitting here for forever. That is Apollo's jacket?
I hate this timeline.
Loud? What do you mean loud? I love that jacket.
I was so sure that it wasn't going to be his jacket this whole time. He never wears it. I guess that makes sense. If he never wears it, it's always sitting there. God damn it.
Oh yeah? Why don't you ever wear it then?
Well, the last time I wore that jacket.
I'm so happy for you. You finally decided to take the plunge. Now you're ready for your stand-up comedy debut.
Oh my god.
You, Daddy, and Athena should form a group and I can see it now. Primary color punchlines.
Oh my god. Let's just say that jacket brings back painful memories. Mr. Wright sure has a lot of law books and old case files.
It sure looks that way, doesn't it?
But take a closer look. Most of those books and files have to do with magic. Oh wow, you're right. They're just hidden behind law book covers. Little by little, Druzy is taking over the whole office with her magic equipment. I hate to admit it, but recently, I sometimes feel like I'm gonna forget I'm even a lawyer when I'm here.
It sounds like Druzy's magic is starting to take over your brain, too.
Yeah. It's yet another magic prop.
Oh, who? I'm really good at that. How about you?
Nope, I just don't seem to have the knack for it. I figured as much. After all, you're not really in tune with your body. You do realize this hoop is used for the levitating woman trick, right?
What? It's not for hula dancing?
And since you're really good at that...
No, what I meant was...
I think I'd recommend you to Trucy for the assistant role then. You can take over for me!
What did I hula myself into?
She walked right into that. Alright, we have successfully... Okay, now we can go see Trucy. Poor Trucy. What can we even say to her?
Oh, Polly, Athena!
Trucy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
We saw the news about the accident on TV.
I guess I can't Houdini my way out of this one. I got arrested and everything. They say I'm the one who caused the accident.
But that's not true, right?
I'll be honest, I don't really know. I have no idea how an accident like that could have happened. The trick went off without a hitch, I'm sure of that much. Still, the police just won't listen to me. They've already decided that it was all my fault. I'm exhausted after all their questions. Looks like she's been able to hang in there at least.
Yeah, she really is one tough cookie. I know you're tired, but can you tell us a little bit about the accident?
Yes, of course. Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll be fine.
Aw, Trucy.
Does this mean that you...
Oh no, not even you can make it disappear through glass.
Huh? It's gone. How did you do that? How are you gonna make it reappear? Oh, guard. I'm ready to go now. Wait, what about the rest of the trick? How did she do that through glass? The guard is just standing there completely motionless, and Athena keeps making faces at him, trying to make him crack at least a smile. Oh, I think I made him smirk a little. Come on, leave the poor guy alone, Athena. She's just trying to make him, like, have any sense of emotion. That's so funny. The security camera stares at us with its cold, unblinking eye. I don't know why, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies. What a side order. Oh, it gives me the heebies with a side order of jeebies. For starters, can you help us understand what happened? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Was there some kind of accident? I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it, but instead, Mr. Reyes's body was in there. That must have been a huge shock. And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, was that an accident too? It must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened either. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. I still can't believe Mr. Reyes is actually dead. Are we sure? Okay, because, like, I am thinking... I can't say what I'm thinking. It's a spoiler. I don't know how to say it without spoiling. Hopefully someone gets my drift. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. That's all. As tough as she is, this is obviously taking a toll on her. How did Mr. Reyes's body get into the coffin in the first place? Trissy, we need you to tell us the secret of the trick. You know what they say, a magician never reveals her secrets. But I guess I should make an exception this time. But if you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single new magic trick from now on. Don't worry, I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of the job. Let's call this trick Trussy's Great Escape. How did you get out of the coffin? All right, here goes. I'll reveal the trick just for you two. Prepare yourselves for an exclusive explanation by Magical Girl Trucy Wright. Magical Girl? Okay, this is what I was expecting. Because Trucy was thrown into the cage, so she has to, like, come down through a trapdoor. Yeah, that makes sense. And the body has to be, like, pre-dead and placed in there. There's a secret trapdoor in the stage that leads down to the understage passage. A trapdoor? So when did you slip down into the understage passage? Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then, I had already escaped from the coffin and I was waiting understage. And while I was down there, I did several things to get ready for the next part. What technique? Okay, so what happened next? Mr. Hat was quickly raised up to the catwalk by wire. There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when Mr. Hat hits it. Meanwhile, I popped back up onto the stage through a different trapdoor. And voila! The switch is complete. Okay. I had no idea all of that was happening. I was convinced you were still in the coffin. That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that really isn't there. In other words, you make us see illusions, right? We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is. I get it, it's kind of like a magical bluff. But there's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin. It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be. Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. The last thing in the world I expected to see in there was Mr. Reyes.
Could he have climbed in there by mistake? I should get back to asking Trucy about the accident. Can you tell us more about the victim? Who exactly is this Mr. Reyes? You said he used to belong to Troop Grammar, right? Wait, you don't know who the great Mr. Reyes is, Apollo? He's super famous! He's all people talk about on TV. What? Really? I just assumed he was one of Trucy's assistants. Wait, it is the dead, Apollo. How did the two of you come to perform together, Trucy? Well, like I said, he used to be a member of Group Grammar. He was a protege of my granddaddy, Magnify Grammar. Really? So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of that connection. Did he continue performing as a magician after he left? No, he got injured while practicing for a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while. Pretty sure it's a recent thing, him getting famous again. I only started seeing him on TV again maybe last year. I have nothing but respect for Mr. Reyes as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am that this happened. I can't imagine how traumatic it must be to have someone die during your big show. Oh, but hey! Don't worry, I'm fine! I have to stay strong for my fans. Oh no. People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something, and when I pick up on their distress, the bracelet around my wrist starts to feel tight. So I guess this means that Trucy's trying to hide something from me. I guess I should give my bracelet. Oh no, we have to perceive Trucy. When people are feeling nervous, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or a tell. I'll just shift my viewpoint around until I find Trucy's tell. Now to listen carefully to every word and see what she gets shifty-eyed over. Oh, don't do it with "I'm fine." Come on, Trucy. You should know by now that you can't hide anything from me. Don't tell me that your bracelet reacted. Yup. And here I thought my smile was gonna do the trick. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right? I remember hearing you say that before. That's right. It's a Grammar motto that my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it. It's one of the few precious memories that I have of him. But you can't keep everything inside, Trucy. You'll burst. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you? I can't. If I did, you wouldn't believe in me anymore. That's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well. This stage diagram.
Take that!
Holly? What does that have to do with your beliefs?
It's a stage diagram, Trucy. Is there anything wrong with it? Something about the shape, maybe, or the color?
It's okay if you can't believe in me, then you just can't.
No, I just made a mistake! Let me try that again, okay? As an entertainer, you believe in keeping a smile on your face.
Take that!
Your attorney's badge.
I swore on this badge that I would always believe in my client to the bitter end. That's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me as much. So no matter what you tell me, I'm going to keep believing in you, Trucy. All I ask is for you to have a little faith in me, too.
All right. Thanks, Polly.
Oh.
Polly, what if I made a mistake?
What do you mean?
What if it really was me who stabbed Mr. Reyes?
What makes you say that?
Well, in my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real sword for the rubber sword just before I stab it into the coffin. So even if somebody had been in there, the rubber sword shouldn't have hurt them. But Mr. Reyes was found dead in the coffin. Where's the blood? I know, it just doesn't make any sense. I know I swapped the swords. You're absolutely sure? Positive. I practiced that trick hundreds of times without no mistakes. I remember very clearly swapping the swords this time too. But could I have made a mistake this time? Could she really have? No. Didn't you practice until late last night too? Yeah, because everything's gonna be just right. Maybe I really did kill Mr. Reyes. Trucy. The worst possible mistake I could make. Such a horrific accident right in the middle of my show. And yet, all I can think about is, now that this has happened, Troop Grammar will get its performance rights pulled. There'll never be another show. Everything my family worked so hard for will be gone forever. And poor Mr. Reyes had his whole life and a great career ahead of him. I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away. Ollie, I'm ready to pay for what I did. Trucy, I don't think you did anything wrong. Rule number 1, always believe in your client. I've had one question going through my mind this whole time. Was this accident really your fault? What do you mean? I don't have any proof or anything. It's just, I don't think you'd ever make a mistake like that. I saw how hard you worked on your tricks, staying up late every night to practice. And I know you. You always get everything picture perfect. Nobody's perfect all of the time. Still, I think that something else caused Mr. Reyes' death, not any mistake of yours. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right? Yes, I remember doing it. Then, I just know it wasn't your fault. But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it was me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but I believe in you, Trucy, and I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm going to prove your innocence. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Oh. Oh. She's crying. Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm gonna believe in you too. Good. I'm sorry. I need a tissue. I've never seen Trucy cry like this before. She always seems so strong, but maybe sometimes she's just putting on a brave face. She's still just a kid after all. Boo! I have to ask to make it official, but will you let me defend you? Yes! I'm counting on you! I don't want to have to cancel the show on its opening day! Right, she seems fine now. Trucy, let's win this trial together! Unlike some people... Well, we'd better get right to investigating. Come on, Athena. Wipe that nose and let's go. June, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it, you dork. I will put on my greatest defense. Wipe that nose and let's go. Excuse you! Do you see any snot on my face, Apollo? Yeesh, talk about an emotional roller coaster. We'll need to investigate the stage at the Penrose Theater where the body was found. Yeah, I hope no one will try to stop us. If you're going to the Penrose Theater, can I ask you a favor? Of course, what is it? I left a very special notebook behind in my dressing room. Sure, we can pick it up for you. That notebook is really, really important to me. I don't know what I'd do if anybody read it. Wow, I wonder what's in it. Don't read it. The notebook is in my blue handbag on the table. It's big and black. You can't miss it. Thanks in advance. And with that, I've got to go. It seems that they've got more questions for me. All right, see you later, Trucy. So, should we investigate the stage first or go get the notebook? Investigate the stage first. Actually, I want to investigate the backstage area first. I want to investigate the flowers that Clavier sent. Like... But, unfortunately, I'm gonna stop here before we start investigating for this crime. For this murder that took place. Alright. That's it for today, friends. I will see you again. We will resume tomorrow. Hey, we at least made it to the second episode here, right? Ha ha ha, we're getting so far already. Alright, bye everybody! Don't be stupid! Bye!